seem to... It says you're Bard level 4.
Yes, that is the only thing I updated. I think the only thing I need to actually update is my hit points and my spells.
And at 4th level, you also get a ASI, or a feat. Ability score improvement! Yay!
Or and?
Or.
She was and.
Okay, cool. I know exactly what I'm going to do.
Scares me more than it probably should.
Oh, no. 100%. I went with the ASI and brought my strength up to 10, so I no longer have a negative modifier.
There you go. Need that. Neat.
So 4 hit dice then?
Yes.
That is a very interesting emote, Kaz. I'm not sure how I should respond to it.
Oh shit! It's a hell yeah! It's a PNG. Hell
Ring
yeah!
ha.
Do I no
It's a
longer...
blurst type of meme.
Do I no longer follow Shamor? No, I follow
Shamona.
you. Why is it not showing you? There we go.
Because it hasn't shown yet.
I just typed it in manually to get to his page first. Haha.
Okay, let me just do this real quick. Okay. We are live.
Mm-hmm.
It is go time. Or so they say.
No. In order. As depicted on roll 20. Introduce yourselves.
All right. Hello, hello, and welcome. I am Zach, also known as Terry the Geth on certain places on the internet. I am going to be your DM once again for the night. Welcome back.
Hi, I'm Paul. I'm just here to keep the party going forward. I'm probably going to end up having this as my last campaign because real world situations are now overwhelming.
Greetings, I am Lord Iskael. I stream on rare occasion, and I will be your host for the evening, technically.
Hello, I am Kitchen Witch. I stream with Kaz and Lord Iskael on occasion, and I am your friendly neighborhood bard. Hi.
Hi, Kazdas. I have a sore throat. Won't be talking too much. Glad to be here, though.
All right. Excellent. So, I'm assuming that everybody needs kind of a quick rundown of what all we've gone through and basically just a refresher on what this is.
Absolutely.
So, you are all a group of, call them adventurers, workers, laborers, working for an organization known as the MiddleMen. You go around to the various different islands in the archipelago that is the world, and you help people. You solve problems. That is your goal, your quest, and you do it well for whatever reason it's that you may be doing it. You were sent to Bagonar Isle due to some recent reports of shady activity. And going forward, you've noticed that there's been an increase in bandit attacks across the island, as well as keeping in mind that you landed on the eastern side of the island, you have not really heard anything from the western side in the last couple of weeks to a month. Going north, you were able to figure out more of what was going on and also encountered a rather large boar. This is a minor detail, but an important one. Going further west, you went into the woods in kind of the center of the isle, which, if I can bring up, because I still never actually did this either, you went into Enermed Wood here. And there you encountered an organization of nature folk known as the Wilder, who were having issues with one of their own. You solved that issue, which included that boar that I mentioned, who was the animal companion of a druid. And sorry, give me a second. I've blanked out. And I believe the last session we had after you finished that up was finding out on top of the cliff face to the west, which you see here, because I believe everybody is still on this screen. You notice that where there should be a city, there is instead more of the bay in the center of the isle.
Okay.
Was there any other things I needed to clarify?
I think that's pretty much on point.
All right. So, upon this revelation that there's more water where there should be a city, which means there's something very wrong. Your fairy friend with the boar, the fairy druid friend that we had, decided to run off to tell the Wilder about what's going on. And so she has left you for the time being. You are still on this cliff face, still ready to head west at any time. You've just eaten a lunch. You should be at full hit points, full spell slots, full bellies, and ready to go.
Cool.
Send these guys to the lair that they're supposed to be on. There we go. So, what do you do from here?
So we've just finished hearing out the tale between young lady and her guardian companion. Are we? Hardcore would like to ask the group what our next objective would be.
Investigate the sunken town.
Yeah, that's where I remember it being.
Very well. So then you continue. So, real quick. Why are you all still back there? You were supposed to be here. Or, no, you were
okay.
supposed to here. On the side. I just realized where the player flag was. Oops. That's my bad. I am a bad DM. No, I am not. I am fine. So, you are all still on this cliff face. And you have decided to continue. So we go on to the next map. And I don't have you guys added to it because I'm a silly god.
Unprofessional.
It's okay. You'll figure it out.
There we
I
go.
am.
And unfortunately, there are no hats to steal.
No hats to steal yet.
Oh,
Oh, so that implies there will be hats.
thank you,
Oh boy.
whoever that was.
Give me one moment. You may discuss amongst yourselves. You are walking through the woods. You do see that it's
corner.
starting to clear up just ahead.
Out of the corner of your eye, you spot him? Shia LaBeouf?
Pretty much.
Thank you for following, Anwar. Though from
Are
this
you looking
point,
for our lives from Shiloh the Buff?
though from this point forward, we will not be interacting with chat until break times. I shall lead the pack.
Okay. So, you are going along the woods. It is fairly easy to see that above you, where it starts clearing out again, not only does it start kind of going gradually downhill some more, you also see a house in front of you, or at least what looks to be a house. Otherwise, it's a fairly calm, breezy day. Very nice weather. You are surrounded by oak trees on a dirt path headed west.
I investigate this signpost.
Okay. It gives three indications. Going to the north here. And why did it go slow like that? That was weird. Going to the north, it indicates that there's some farmlands.
Mm-hmm.
Going west, it says Medium Town. And going south to southwest, the sign indicates that it is on its way, that road is the coastal road towards Port Ard.
We were checking out Medium Town, I assume, yes?
I know that was on our list of things to do.
Well, let's head towards Medium Town then.
Alrighty.
All right, let's go follow him.
Roll me perception, folks.
Oh, everybody.
As well, it's very obvious from the map.
Do we have
can-
advantage
yep.
on any of this or no?
No. People who accidentally roll advantage just take the first roll.
Cool.
Oh shit, my perception is on point today.
Very nice.
3 of your perceptions on point today. So even roll, though. So roll was looking off to the side and just kind of acknowledges that there's a house there. Everybody else knows that the front wall is missing.
That's... What the heck happened?
What do you mean?
And
I investigate.
Reyna specifically sees obvious signs of fire. And as you go into it, you see rubble, you see ash, you see all that good stuff.
More rubble.
Looks like somebody blew this wall off.
How the hell did I miss that?
Good question.
Kaz here, I would like to use stone cutting on it to inspect the source of it.
Okay, give me one moment. Okay. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so go ahead and do that thing then. You are considered proficient in history and add double your proficiency bonus to the check.
What kind of check would it be?
Intelligence, history. So you add a total of +4 to whatever you're rolling. So 10.
Okay.
That sure is a house. Fairly old, though that's obvious. And that's about what you can tell. It was a basic farmer's cottage. Or Wayman's cottage or something of the sort.
I would
So I
like
could tell what the structure is. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
go for it.
I was just going to say I could tell what the structure is, but not what caused this.
Correct. And why do you still have this symbol? You're not supposed to have that, Reyna. Stop that.
Excuse me, that is not my call, Mr. DM.
I am. It's been a bit. It's been a hot second, huh? So, as you go, do you go further in? Because it looks like that pile of rubble in front of you is completely capable of being traversed with minimal issue.
I
It's
would
mostly
like.
big chunks of.
I would like to investigate. Yes.
Okay.
I actually
Go
just
ahead.
want to search the rubble.
Okay. You may roll an. Anybody who wishes to may roll an investigation at their leisure.
Yep. It's rocks.
You are
Though
not
they
wrong.
might-
It is
Yep,
definitely
it's
rock.
really rocks.
There might be sponges. You're not quite sure, Gerbrander. I'm sorry.
There may also be
Wow.
a piece of wood too.
Yes.
Though I will point out one kind of obvious thing. Heart. If you look down into technically the south, but to your character's right, you'll probably notice that there's something in the middle of that blast area.
All right.
I'm gonna move you over to the side real quick so that everybody can take a chance to look, because it's right there.
Okay.
For
I
the
would
record,
like Roll to help me look. He's got skinny arms. He could reach into the rubble and find something, I'm sure.
well, half of it's sticking out of the rubble as it is a charred skeleton.
Brilliant.
Oh.
I moved
Yeah, if he
One of
wants
closer.
Roll's
help with
magic
it, I'll.
skills.
If he actually asks for help for it, I'll give him help.
It is at the center of the blast, and part of it does go under the rubble pile, somewhat indicating that maybe that the rubble fell on top of the body.
Huh.
I moved closer and I'm taking another look.
It is a
All right.
it is a charred skeleton. You can't tell what race beyond the fact that it is taller than a halfling and taller than a dwarf. Other than that, you really can't tell.
Could we
All
possibly
right,
try to clear
roll.
out the rubble to take a better look at the bone structure itself to try to figure out from bones?
You can certainly roll. What would that be?
I'm thinking it would either be medicine or one of the
Yeah,
other knowledges.
roll medicine for me. Gerbrander, was there something you wanted to do?
I will be investigating this rubble down. Yaw.
Okay.
There we go.
Mucho bettero.
Mucho bettero.
Hmm.
So, kind of going in order of the rolls, while Roll himself cannot seem to pinpoint whether it's a human, half elf, or elf, knowing the population of the area. Hart's actually able to kind of tell that it was probably a human. As for Gerbrander, you notice that there are various bits and pieces of the roof, as well as the roof has fallen down in this section. But there's also something else under the rubble, and you're noticing the very faint smell of fresh fish.
Fresh.
Not so fresh fish.
Air quotes.
fish.
Fresh fish. Got it.
Yes.
I now have Swedish Chef going through my head, and I have no idea why.
So yes.
I'm going to move up here and take a look at this other small blast as well as the other pile of rubble.
There is a much smaller, but still fairly human-shaped outline, but nothing really else.
Can I try to figure out
On
what might
the
have caused this
wall?
blast range?
Yes.
To Yes to him doing what he's doing, or me answering my question.
Answering Reyna's question. Sorry, Reyna's turn.
Yeah.
Yes, there is a blast mark on the floor and wall, and but there is a fairly clear spot in the center that looks like a small human. But there's otherwise not but dust and ash around you.
Was that for the actual like blast spot or the spot here?
The spot that Reyna's currently investigating.
Occupying.
Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure.
So, like, atomic shadows. Kind of
Yes.
outline.
Yes. Though further investigation might indicate other things. I can come back if you'd like, and you only or you see it now. There are in fact drag marks
Hmm.
going out the broken wall.
Interesting.
Hart, do you do anything else?
Roll. The bones of these don't seem thick enough to be a dwarf's, and it seems a little bit larger than a halfling. So, I don't know what to make of this, but nothing about this seems natural.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually see if I can figure out what caused these blast marks, whether it was spell or some kind of gunpowder.
What powder?
Keeping in mind that there you go.
And Reina, what do you make of this?
Do I get advantage with the kit for it or no?
Kit,
I think
Which
there's like
kit?
an alchemy kit or something.
do you have one?
I think I do. I have to double check. It's not showing me all my stuff. Actually, I don't have it on this character, so it's a different one I'm thinking
Nope.
about. Okay, never mind then. So is that a...
You can roll survival.
Okay.
While you're doing that, I'll go move over to Gerbrander.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna sift through this rubble, see if there's anything in there I should point out to anybody else. An additional body,
Um,
stuff left behind, whatever.
okay. As you do, you lift one particularly large chunk of stone. Roll a Constitution save for me, real quick.
Save, you say?
Yes. As the rest of the fish smell comes in, and it is very not fresh.
Ooh.
Gross.
We found the meat locker.
Question is, did we want to find the meat locker?
Not this long ago.
So that was that. You start feeling a touch nauseous, Gerbrander.
Oh, you guys,
But
this lutefisk has gone off.
Did
but-
somebody say Lutzvisk?
and I'll go ahead and let everybody else roll with Reyna at advantage. Everybody else now needs to roll a Constitution save as well.
Oh, thank Christ.
But I probably
Um,
failed that.
Heart,
Yep.
you're kind of feeling it, but not like sick feeling it. Just like, oh, that smells bad.
That's right.
Would I be able to tell where that is even from with that fail of a save?
You
Roll,
assume you're
go
not
ahead.
on the floor gagging.
Well, I'm just
Yeah.
saying what direction to
Well-
run away from it is my point.
Outside. But first, roll me another Constitution save at disadvantage.
Me or...
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you just threw up.
I figured.
So, would I be able to pinpoint that smell? What it smell? That smelly smell? That smelly smell that smells smelly?
Yes. It's coming over from
Anchovies.
Gerbrander.
No, I mean
Or-
what the smell is.
It's fish. It is dead, rotting fish. For the record, Gerbrander, from what you could tell, there seemed to be something of an air pocket perfectly placed above the rotting carcass you are now looking at.
Wow.
How large of a carcass?
Um, roughly somewhere between 4 and 5 feet, though you can't exactly tell because half of it is still buried in the rubble.
So effectively fishman size. Okay.
Yes. And it is a humanoid shape, but it's definitely not human.
Now, what check would I need to do to see if I can determine if this is our spellcaster or not? Or an assailant of some sort?
I would give that to you on. Let me look at the list. I would give that to you on an investigation or history.
Investigation it is. I get a +2 in that. 1d20 +2. Cool. This is going to be a good night.
Yeah, I'm thinking about refreshing my browser as it is, because the only 19 I've rolled, a decent roll, was on a failure. Or the disadvantage roll, so it was thrown out.
You must live by the roll of the dice. I had to last week, or the last time. Oh, wow, it wasn't week. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach, I'm not talking about, like, not walking out or walking out. I'm talking about how far away from the building I have to walk away before it stops affecting me.
Walking out to the crossroads would work.
Okay, so here or here?
Right
Here. Or, okay, that's what I was trying to figure out. So yeah, I'm going to be over there real quick. I'm trying to get back my bearings.
there. Yeah. So, Gerbrander, your roll indicates nothing of note quite yet. Mostly just because enough of him still under the rubble that you just can't quite tell. He is face down.
Okay, then
Uh,
the last action for my RP turn would be to call for assistance. Guys, I
All
found
right.
something.
I
Lena.
say you did. I shout from the road.
I would like to investigate as well. Oh, that
That's right.
That's right.
absolutely delicious. So, are any of you gonna eat that?
I would not. I really would not. Please don't.
Okay. So are we moving more of the rubble to get more of this guy out of here?
Sure. Why not?
I volunteered to move the rubble. Something seems fishy
There's an
about all
urge
this.
Viking. Damn it! All right. So what would what
What
with
rolls are we
my
making?
little 3'1" self? What would we be doing? Like what to roll for?
You can roll strength for bigger rocks, but otherwise you could just kind of take 10. And by that I mean just say you rolled a 10, add your strength modifier, and say you moved a bunch of the rocks.
Now to
So a
save
10.
a
Got
check.
it.
Heart.
Oh shit. Oops.
Okay, so you rolled a 15 there.
Neat.
Hart, you kind of struggle with one of the bigger rocks.
The smell was more pungent than I thought. Oh,
You drop that rock right back to where you were trying to pick it up from.
I got those old renovations show stuck in my head.
Drop
Drop that rock.
I'm gonna say
Gerbrander-
him dropping his rock made me break my concentration and to drop mine.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, I'm just picking rocks. I pick things up, I put them down. I pick things up, I put them down.
Uh,
And I'm just
It-
kind of looking at the both of them like, aren't you two supposed to be like the strong people?
It's more
I'm like
like
half your size.
I'm
I
looking at
look-
the fact that she's moving all these little ones. You guys are moving the hunker ones and can't get them to roll.
I look over at Hart and I say to him, "Really? The child is outlifting us both."
That's embarrassing. All right, we gotta try again. All right, together, lad.
Hoy!
Once more with feeling.
Once more with gusto.
all right, you're now on a fairly good clip now. You're able to clear up enough of the rocks. I'll say you kind of just moved them up on the side here for sake of ease. You were able to uncover more of him. This is definitely a fishman of some type. You may not have heard of him, so you can roll history at any time. By the way, roll, you're probably good now.
Okay. I'm gonna cast prestidigitation just so I can move closer to the building, cause fuck that smell.
Okay.
Ow. Really?
History or investigation, your choice.
I'll do investigation.
When I get about here, does the
For fuck's
prestidigitation
sake.
actually work, or is the strong that overpowering?
No, you're able to fairly well mask it.
Okay. Then I'll move closer. So what do we got over here?
We have a man that is kind of fishy. He also has pants, thank God.
More a loincloth, but yes.
Okay, I need to turn Paul down just a little bit. There we go.
Don't do that. He'll only talk louder.
He just has to not warn me about it first. That's all.
He sounds fine on my end.
Yeah.
You probably have me down low.
I had to adjust everybody's volumes because it sounded like you were all screaming in my ear.
Do you want me to scream in your ear, Carol?
Please don't. Please do
I don't know
not.
how you managed to make that sound dirty, but that was awesome.
Do you want it to hurt, Kevin?
If
So
you're
the
gonna scream in
investigation-
if you're gonna scream in my ear, please do so in person. Through a headset is not
Right.
not good.
Oh, but the static makes it better.
Roll for strength.
Roll
Strong.
for strength.
But you did say history or investigation for the fishman.
Yes.
Okay. I think it's a
Sometimes I need to-
Sahuagin or Sahagin. I can't remember how to pronounce their name.
So
It
wagon,
looks kind of familiar.
maybe.
I think we had some in a port I used to go to.
Friend or foe?
Green?
Me personally, more of a business consultant, but I don't know to us right now. Probably a foe though, considering.
Would my soldier background be able to tell if this guy was an assailant? Was he being helped?
You're you can't quite tell. You could roll survival to see if there's any other signs of others, but he is there. You do find a spear in the rubble as well, broken beyond repair.
Can I get above a 10, please?
Question: why are you rolling like that instead of using the character sheet?
Because my character sheet hasn't been updated yet. It's still showing me as
Yeah.
level 3.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
That's
That's fair.
my fault. I will update that because I know ways. Any case, so upon flipping this guy over, if you does anybody flip him over to like fully investigate him?
With
I
my,
don't mind
I
getting
have to
my
kick
hands
him more than actually flip him, but yeah.
Okay, you get him up on his side, and you do hear something of a crunch in his shoulder as his arm is now bent at an unnatural angle behind him.
He was dead anyway.
Luckily, it doesn't smell any worse than it already did.
Thank God.
Because the wound that killed him was pretty much straight through. It was... You can't quite tell what it was, but it definitely went all the way through, and there's a giant hole in his chest.
Would
You could
another
see it from
investigation be?
You could see it from either side, but it just helps to confirm
Okay.
that it went
Would
all
it,
the way through.
would another investigation maybe what kind of weapon or if a spell would have done something like this?
Uh, yes, you can all roll an investigation. Uh,
There it is.
okay, so everybody but Hart is able to
That's a
pretty much...
hole.
No, you're pretty much able to determine that that was probably a javelin of some sort that did the deed.
So
Okay.
the spear that's in the rubble?
No,
No? Neat.
no. You can't really tell anything besides that. So I'm just trying to think. So yeah, that's basically what you've got. You've got a dead Suwagan and a burnt body. The spear was pretty obviously his. It was near his hand, and it was not well made. I should mention that.
The
It is
the-
literally a piece of stone sharpened and tied to a rock with seaweed.
Okay, so that's actually the fishman's spear. That's what I wanted to check.
Yes.
I'm gonna check this other rubble for potentially more bodies. Like
Okay.
moving rocks and whatnot. Investigation,
Sure.
strength. Which
You could roll strength to make it go faster. Otherwise, it's investigation because you are looking for things and you're strong enough that you can move some of the medium-sized rocks, no problem.
I'll go for strength because it has the higher modifier. Cool.
Wow. You're able to move at a fairly decent clip. You do find another body under the rubble. Human woman.
Hmm.
Late 30s by the looks of it. Can't by the look on her face and how not as torn up as her clothes could be, you assume that it was the rubble itself that did the deed.
Right, well.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay.
We're all here.
Olo.
Okay. Sorry, I just went silent there for a second. I'm like, what?
I think we're all just trying to figure out where to go from here because I'm still trying to make sure that this isn't like arcane on top of just possibly just
You could-
gunpowder, which we already couldn't figure out.
While
Keep-
he's trying to figure that out, I think I'm gonna try and bury the bodies. I suppose an investigation to see if I can't find a shovel or a spade.
You're able to find one pretty easily.
Okay.
It's in this back corner back here that hasn't been touched.
I shall bury them all, fishman included. Over here.
Okay. While you're over there, go ahead and roll me. Actually, give me 1 second. What is? Roll me a perception with an additional +2.
An additional +2, you say?
Yes.
Ooh, fancy.
Nice.
As you are burying the fishman, you do in fact see tracks.
Hmm.
They go kind of over here.
While he's burying the bodies, I go back over here and see if I can like pinpoint where the drag marks went.
Okay. Roll survival. It's rough going, but you are able to kind of follow the drag marks until you kind of get around here. They go around the other side of the house. Roll.
So, like, that way?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's kind of where you start losing them. You're not quite sure where they go from there. You can roll another survival, or you can take your time on. I will move on to the next roll.
I'm still trying to figure out if this is an arcane or investigate to further get if this thing could be magical, non-magical for what caused him to get set in flame.
Roll me an investigation.
That is taking like forever to actually drop.
Yeah. Due to the spread of it and the indications that you can build from there. By the way, I'm assuming you're okay with me just kind of using you as a mouthpiece for your findings.
That's fine. I'd actually want to relate it to the party as soon as I found out anyway.
Yeah. The body, the skeleton, the charred skeleton is at the epicenter of it. So you can assume that this was not like somebody setting him on fire, as the blast radius is pretty large.
So it's more like he set himself off as a bomb.
Something exploded on him, whether that was him himself or something else.
Oh, so it's more like a acid flask kind of thing with a bomb effect, or it could be him doing it to himself.
There are any number of possible things. All you know is that this was not a normal fire.
Okay.
Heart, do you do anything in particular?
I do not much. Roleplay turn. Roll. Anything interesting?
Well, I know that this isn't like a typical fire that finally got to him, but I'm not sure if it's like alchemist fire or whether it's actually like explosives.
I think that maybe we should probably gather the group together and start talking over what we think we should do next. Yeah.
Yeah, same. I don't know if he's gonna need any more help burying those bodies though.
I'll go assist with that.
Which is a perfect segue into going to talk to Gerbrander. Do you do anything particular?
I'm continuing to bury the bodies and enlisting Hart's help. But I do mention the tracks going off in that direction.
Okie doke.
Which body have you already brought over there? To the fishman or this one?
Well, I would assume the fishman first to alleviate the smell, if nothing else.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to take the skeletal corpse as best as possible, then bring it over to him
Give me
to
one
help
moment.
with his burying the bodies. Expedite the process.
And I'm going to go ahead and move that to that. There we go. Back. There. So, there's that. Reyna, let's go back to you.
I have been really looking for where those drag marks trail off to.
You can go ahead and roll me another survival. Unfortunately, you have lost them.
Damn. In that case, I join my party members in
Okay.
burying,
Okay.
or at least observing.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm observing.
With all members involved, the burial goes fairly quickly at this point. You're able.
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
take some sticks and make the rune for Augiz and use them as grave markers. For those of
Could I
you,
possibly run a history to figure out, based off the races that we do know, which deity they most likely would have followed? Like, did we find anything on them as investigating that has any kind of religious symbols?
We'll get to that in a moment. Roll.
Okay.
Gerbrander, you were doing something? I'm sorry.
yep,
Was there anything else you wanted to do?
I was just making the grave markers.
Okay. Roll. Go ahead and give me a investigation. While there were no particular markers or anything like that in the house itself, the woman that was trapped under the rubble does wear a pendant, a simple pendant in the shape of the holy symbol of the sun god Palor.
All right. Under his mark for their respective crosses, I'd put the symbol for Palor for her grave marker.
All right. Gonna go ahead and go to Heart now. Do you do anything in particular?
So, does anyone remember seeing any hats in there?
I didn't come
Sorry
across
if that's
any.
inappropriate.
I kind of give one of those like, oh my god, kind of like sighs. It's like I didn't see any.
I'll just be quiet now. You guys do your thing.
Poor timing, Hart. Poor timing.
Anyway,
And then I will give Reyna one last turn before we move on.
there was something I wanted to say, but
Oh, sorry. But I just want to make sure that everybody can get a little bit in here. Reyna, do you do anything in particular?
No, I'm still just observing. Go
Okay.
ahead, Iskael.
Go ahead.
Gerbrander, did I hear Roll trying to figure out what could have caused those scorch marks?
You probably would have heard him discussing with Hart, though you might not have heard exact words.
So I'm going to just outright and ask him, Roll, you investigated those scorch marks?
Yeah, like it's some kind of blast, but I'm not sure if it was from an alchemist's fire or whether it could have been like an actual like explosive device he had on him, whether it was self-inflicted or somebody else inflicted it upon him. But it wasn't natural by any means.
Think I should take a look.
That's up to you.
I will go and do so.
Okay. You can roll investigation. Or even at this point, I will let you roll Arcana in case you think it is a magical effect.
I'm gonna try to give him a plus if anything for, hey, this is what I found out, this is what this looks like to me, and go from there. He
That
can come to his
thing,
own conclusions.
that thing I whispered to you, GM, since I have that in my list, would I be getting any bonuses from that?
Because you're looking specifically for that, I will go ahead and let you have advantage.
How do I do that with a typing roll?
Go ahead and just roll twice, and then take the higher roll.
Then I will do investigation.
By the way, if you type it once, then to the up key, the arrow, it'll automatically put in the same number, so you can do it twice faster.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
21.
So give me a moment.
Damn it, Hart.
It does not appear to be what you think it is.
Hmm.
While it might have been used, this is not what's caused the blast.
All right, then. Do I glean anything else with the 21?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think.
Fair enough.
What you do, I will say this, because it was investigation. sorry, just trying to think. Dagnabbit. I had where I wanted to go with this. Okay. So what you can tell is that this was a small version of one of the potential spells it could be. That being the very obvious fireball.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't quite tell anything other than that. You do, however, note that this happened roughly 2 or 3 days ago,
Okay.
because the ash itself is still fairly recent.
Kitchen, did Rena mention the tracks, the dragging tracks?
She did not,
Okay.
as of yet. So,
Yeah, that's why I haven't
in
even
order,
mentioned him to you. Otherwise, I would have.
in order to get away from Hart and his shenanigans, I walk over to my other party members and kind of, as they're discussing what's going on, I kind of inquire, like, so what's going on? And, by the way, I did notice some, like, drag marks going around the house, but unfortunately I lost them at the road.
I will
Well, we're not
attempt.
sure exactly what's going on.
I will attempt a survival to follow the tracks. Once she points them out.
I'm gonna try to fill
I
her
do
in.
so.
I'm gonna try to fill her in as we're walking over about what we found on the scorch marks, or what me and Gearbrander were talking about for the scorch marks.
I'm going to also mention as I'm following the scorch marks. That smaller corpse, though, I know the spell that did it.
Oh yeah.
You are able, Gerbrander, once you get up here, where I said she lost the drag marks, you're able to pick up on it a little better. You can see a bit more of the churned earth that has been covered up by fairly fresh rain, by fairly fresh dew
Mm-hmm.
and grass and such. It goes into the forest, or the little copse of woods, I should say, back here.
Okay. I tell them which direction it went, and I also mention we may be dealing with a warlock.
Oh, great.
All right. I'm gonna follow him if he follows the tracks.
Do I need to make another survival roll to continue?
As you enter the wood, yes.
I'm blind!
You get a nice big tree branch right in your face, and that includes getting little bits of leaves stuck in your eye. But I will let you attempt again as soon as you clear that.
Hold on. Strength check to try and plow through the tree. Nope.
Oh.
Just
You just see Gerbrander blindly walk into a tree.
They try to walk through the tree, get stabbed in the other eye.
Roll me a dexterity save, Gerbrander.
This is what I get for trying to be funny.
No, I'm seeing if I can add to this.
Oh dear. Sweet.
And he falls over, but not in a way that he is in any way injured. It is more just comical than anything else.
Excellent.
Those trees are kicking your ass. Those blasted trees. How dare those trees do that?
If I remember
Go
order
around the branch.
If I remember Order of the Stick, dwarves and trees don't exactly have a good relationship.
Oh jeez.
So, go ahead.
I was gonna say, since I know where the tracks, went, now that they've been pointed out, can I take a look and see if I can, pick up the trail while he picks leaves out of his face?
Nah, I'm leaving
Sure,
him
you
in
may
for the aesthetic.
Sure,
Makes it a little hard to see there, dear.
camouflage.
Imagine going to the next town, having like the leaves stick out like eyelashes. Like what?
I am the
yes,
Green Man.
You may roll survival.
I would like
Right.
to do
Damn.
my reattempt as well, or
All
not.
right. Well,
That's a whole lot of
the
no.
leaf- your eyes watering from the bits of leaves that just recently left your eye make it hard for you to pick up the trail. Luckily, once it's pointed out, Reyna is on it like a bloodhound.
Once we
She's
actually
able
enter the. Sorry, go ahead.
she's able to make it out through the woods over to this direction.
I was about to say when we enter the actual wood line though. For me, I'm gonna like follow with the party, but I'm gonna hide in the actual woods just in case there's somebody actually on the other side camping or otherwise.
I will say this: you just recently, within the last hour, came from that because you can see it from the road right here.
Okay, I wasn't sure if like this nook we'd be able to see behind the trees.
No, there's also very little undergrowth.
Okay. Yeah, I was actually worried that like over here or over here there could be stuff like ambushing us. So.
Nope, not that you can see, and there's not a lot of places to hide. The trees themselves are actually fairly young and so fairly thin, though they are quite full up top.
All right, because yeah, like the last few areas, this has been thicker. That's why I was worried.
Yep. As you come up on it, Reyna, seeing as you did roll that nat 20 survival, you do see tracks coming kind of from this direction from the same woods, joining up with the drag marks right about here. And they both lead to right here, right off the cliff.
I'm gonna peer down
Okay.
into the water. Here we go. Investigation.
Make it a perception instead.
Okay.
You rolled before I could say anything, but
Hold on. This
It's
is gonna
okay.
this is gonna change my math just a little bit.
Wish I had binoculars.
For fuck's sake.
Jesus. Roll me a wisdom save real quick, Gerbrander.
Oh dear.
You know, this is starting to tick me off. Roll 20.
Yeah, that's why sometimes I refresh the browser because it likes to stick to the less than 5 rolls if you come in at a certain time frame.
I already
Yeah, that's
did.
Oh,
Refreshing
geez.
again. If I fall off the cliff and die,
No.
Looking over it, I don't think that's gonna happen. Seagull
I
light
would-
in your eye, that's a different story.
Your character
Well-
must be losing his mind.
what mind?
Mind you, I did say wisdom save, not dexterity.
Hold on.
Uh,
Save.
yes.
Add a 2 to that,
Yes.
which
Makes
it a 6.
Yes. You just realize that it being roughly 80 to 100 feet down into the water,
I ain't gonna see
that's
shit.
a bit of a that's a bit of a drop, and you don't exactly like that.
Hmm.
You're a big guy, and you've had problems with gravity before.
Recently.
Gravity's bitch.
However, both Reyna and Roll are able to look down and actually see a small outcrop, basically right here. Small rocky outcrop. And Roll is actually, because you can see it kind of more from the side from where you're standing.
Yeah.
You can actually see where there's been handholds kind of carved into the side from that ledge.
Interesting. They might have actually climbed down here with the bodies.
The ledge itself, I didn't deign to draw it, but the ledge itself is a good 8 feet wide. So should be a fairly, if you want to use the footholds, even if you fall, I would give you advantage. But the footholds themselves are heart-sized, so shouldn't be too much of an issue. And I'm sure one of you has rope.
Yeah, I have plenty of rope.
It's about 15, 20 feet down itself.
Yeah, I'd try to use the handhold, but if we need to set up rope, I easily got it to set up with people.
I have plenty of rope as well.
He steals it along with hats.
I also make rope out of hats that I'm not using anymore.
Wow,
That's a feat.
yeah, that must take a lot of time.
I get bored very easily.
I've noticed.
Apparently.
By the way, do you guys have any hats?
I tuck hat away. No, not at all.
It's no fun stealing from you anymore, Roll. Your
I
hat
appreciate
is safe
that.
on
I
your
mean,
body.
Okay.
He's already stolen your hat, therefore
I've
there's
noticed.
nowhere to go from there.
As I had to take it back from him, I noticed.
Hmm. Would I be able to tell if that outcropping is at the mouth of a cave or not?
What's your passive perception?
12.
If you were to fully investigate, like in myriad numbers of ways, even just going over here, you could see what looks to be a cave or at least a small outcrop of some sort in there.
Well, all right then. I'm going to take some ash from our previous campfire and put AOS up. And then climb down.
AOS?
Yep, I got you.
Basically, the little symbol I'm used as their grave markers, I draw it somewhere on my body in
Oh, okay.
campfire ash and then climb down.
I thought you were actually drawing it like on the ground here for like other people. I'm like, what the heck does AOS stand for? I know SOS, but not AOS.
Anyway, are there any rolls I need to make to climb down? Or
Roll me, because the footholds are pretty solid, go ahead and roll me dexterity at advantage.
not athletics?
Actually, yeah, if you have athletics, roll that instead.
Okay.
At advantage. Yeah, you get down there, no problem.
Is it athletics or the other, or just athletics?
I will let you roll roll athletics or acrobatics, whichever is higher. At advantage for everybody because the footholds.
I forgot about
So just
the
roll
advantage.
again, roll.
Yeah.
Curse my short, stubby arms and legs.
At first, I thought that was just for him.
No. The footholds are the handed footholds are actually fairly well placed and everything.
Okay.
You and Gerbrandur are actually the ones that would have trouble with it. Just based on the fact that, like I said, they're about heart sized. Which is only a little taller than Reyna, and she's able to do it no problem. Everybody gets down no problem. Hart does kind of stumble about 10 feet above the ledge. He doesn't place his foot properly.
My
And it
massive muscles are just getting in the way of the footholds.
And it slips out and almost loses balance, but it's fairly easy otherwise.
My muscles.
Okay.
My beautiful muscles.
My muscles.
Once you get to the ledge, you do in fact see a semi-deep cave back there. Though it's notable that you can, if you have dark vision, see all the way to the back, no problem.
Okay.
So it's only about 20, maybe 30 feet back.
So what do I see with my gnome eyes?
Same.
You see an empty cave. You smell more fish, though this is a lot more lingering. So it's more just like, hey, this used to be a fish stall. that type of smell. But you also see something on the ground near the back.
I'm gonna go take a look.
I'm gonna go with her.
It's a hole.
How deep?
Can I see how deep the hole is?
You can't quite see the bottom. It is dark.
Dark vision?
You can't. It's dark and fairly deep. It's
Okay. So
not
just outside of our actual vision then.
Yes. However,
Um,
there is in this case there's actually a crude but sturdy looking wooden ladder on the side.
Oh, let's see what I have on me. If you guys want, I could lower down a hooded lantern just so we could try to see what's down there.
it'll give away our position. We don't
Uh,
Down
know
a
if
torch instead.
we don't know if
Anybody-
there's anything down there or if it's friendly.
That's why I don't wanna
Anybody
go
but
in
the
hole first.
shortest of us should go first.
That's why I was worried about just going down there without seeing what's out there anyway. Because if we end up down there and it automatically has hearing us going down the hole, it's not gonna matter.
Everybody roll me a perception, by the way. Gerbrander, do you have dark vision somehow?
Yes, I do.
Oh, so you are able. So yeah,
I can
everybody
see
just roll
just
me
fine.
perception. Yeah, everybody roll me perception.
Do I need to do that again or just take the lower?
Take the first. If you accidentally roll with advantage, just take the first roll.
Cool.
We need to wait for Kaz to get back with his water.
Yep. And I'm gonna go get some myself. So I
Fair
will be right back.
Break time.
Mini break.
I think Anwar might be lurking.
What is lurking?
A viewer.
Ah,
Here I am.
Rock you like a hurricane?
Pretty much. So everybody back then? Or
Yeah.
is Kaz not back yet?
Take it,
I know
Kaz.
Kaz isn't back. I don't know if Kitchen Witch decided to do something.
Still waiting on Kaz, it would seem.
Excuse me.
I gotta stop closing the Twitch app on my phone.
Probably.
That would be wise.
So, I'm surprised none of you are wondering why I, a human, have dark vision.
I actually am, but because of how we pretty much had our characters not tell each other backstories, I have no idea, nor would a character have the need to ask.
You're also not sure if I can see, because as far as you know, I'm a base human.
Yeah, and again, if you don't tell me that, hey, this is an issue, I'm just gonna assume you're finding some way to get through.
I have
But-
rethorned.
Using the power
Yay!
of echolocation.
I just shout. But yeah, honestly, I was curious out of character.
Out of character?
Yeah, because again, my character doesn't actually look into that stuff too often.
I'm a warlock, yo.
Very nice. I didn't know warlocks got dark vision.
They don't. They get
Unless
they get
choose.
2 Eldritch Invocations, one of which is the Devil's Sight, which gives you dark vision.
Very nice.
At least I think it's called Devil's Sight.
I mean,
If
Raina's
not, we
just
call it
more
that now.
concerned about the giant gaping hole. Well, I mean, not giant, but the hole in the floor and what potentially might be on the other end of it, and
Same.
not going first. For the love of God, not going first.
I'm going first, clearly.
Sorry, had to back off.
Welcome
Roll
back.
your perception and you're good to go.
TLDR, what did I miss?
Roll perception, and that's it.
TLDR.
Too long.
Too long didn't read.
Ah. I'm terrible with acronyms.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
It's dark.
I see
I
dark.
have dark vision.
I see dark. Lots and lots of dark.
Darkness. No
Hey,
Talk
parents.
President-
about
me.
darkness. I have dark vision, so
Yeah. So in any case, it is a fairly easy thing to go ahead. Like I said, there's a crude but sturdy ladder going down into the hole itself.
I'm going to place some of my weight on the first rung and listen for creaking.
There's a slight bit, but it holds.
I
Like
mean,
a-
how audible? How loud is it?
About like that. It's about a. It sounds like two pieces of wood scraping together, but nothing's cracking.
You sure you don't want to throw a torch down first to make sure the bottom of the hole is free? Or how far down it goes?
I'm fine. I'm going.
Alright.
The light will give away our position.
So will the noise.
Not as much. And down I go. Do I need to roll anything?
No.
Okay. Though I am drawing my battle axes when I get to the bottom.
Yes. I'm assuming everybody just kind of follows after him.
I'm actually, if they let me go second, I'm going to wait a bit for him to go down before going myself. I want to give at least a little gap just in case something happens, that we're not getting caught in between the fight. Trying to get out.
Oh, okay. But Hart does go basically immediately after Gerbrander.
Alright. So yeah, I'm going to give a
Nothing
little bit of gap.
happens. Yeah, nothing really happens.
I follow shortly after Hart and before Roll because I also do not want to be the last person in this cave.
So after everybody goes, there's no immediate sounds. The ladder drops down about 30 feet. And I'm going to go ahead and do this thing that I keep forgetting to do because it's a neat tool that I have. Give me a moment. First off, get rid of that.
Ah, I'm blind.
Oh no!
No, it's okay. You're fine. Everything is fine.
Cool.
This is fine.
Everything is awesome.
The key of awesome?
Are you actually able to do that per each person individually, or is it just the group as a whole?
It's the group as a whole, but you all have dark vision, so
Well, I thought each one of us had it at different layers. That's why I wasn't sure.
no. I
Okay.
think all of you have it at 60 feet.
May have to check that. Give me a moment.
Yeah, because I know some are 60, some are 120.
Do 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 do.
Phenomena.
Do 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 do.
Well, that I know of, none of you are drow, so I believe you're all at 60.
Well, I wasn't sure if the warlock got it at the drow or got it at regular. That's why I figured I'd check.
almost there.
And I guess while you're checking, I will go ahead and describe. You go down about 30 feet into a strangely flat room, Hart notes.
I can see to 120 feet.
That's what I
Ah.
figured.
So he can
So,
see better than anybody.
Yeah.
okay.
It's Devil's
Well,
Sight.
I usually get the same as Drow. That's why I was curious.
Okay. So Gamerander, just pretend you can see farther than that, because this is going to be easier for me to manage.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
It is in a strangely flat room.
Hmm.
It smells like salt water. However, both the tunnels leading away have a definite slope to them. Not super bad, but definite. Hart, go ahead and make me a stone cunning check real quick. Hart,
Cause maybe coughing up a
Well,
storm.
I'm
maybe
Yeah,
coughing
trying
up
to
a
find
storm.
the button.
He was muted. That's why.
It is an intelligence history check, though you add double your proficiency bonus to it. Okay.
I don't think he added the proficiency bonus.
He did not.
Yeah, that's a 9.
Yeah.
So yeah, just wanted to do that. Give me a second. Okay, so kind of have two directions that you can go in. Uh, I,
I'm
I
gonna
will let.
go to each one and take a whiff of see if the seawater smell is stronger on either of them.
The lower one here,
Uh-huh.
it is stronger, but the slope is also a bit more. It's a bit more steep.
Mm.
It would be considered difficult terrain.
I'm also going to check to see if there are any drag marks in the floor.
That is a survival.
Alright, let me check my... Let me slow my roll, if you will.
Already rolling better. All right, so the couple of drag marks you do see, a couple of tracks you see, are over this way.
And that's the way I'm going.
As he points that out, I'm going to have my short bow readied.
Okay, go ahead and give me a marching order, please. And yeah, go ahead and give me.
And I've got
Okay.
my 2 battle axes out.
2 battle axes out.
Okay.
Battle mode on. As I said, this slope isn't as sheer. It's not as steep, so it's a bit easier to go down it. Though it is smooth. It is shockingly smooth.
Hmm.
Like slippery smooth?
Not rough, smooth. Not slippery, but it's almost like cement or asphalt.
Okay, so yeah, traction, just not marble, but still not choppy.
Like y'all could be
Path
barefoot.
path
Sorry.
made with intention.
Yeah.
As we're going down through our marching order, am I allowed to roll perception, or stone cutting, as we go
Yeah.
further down?
Yeah, I'll let you roll it again.
And then just add 4 to that. Oh wow, I'm.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
7.
Refresh your page, man.
Same note as before, Hart.
I have refreshed my page.
All right.
Okay. Give me one moment. Because there's a specific part that I'm waiting for you to get to. So as you get right about here, you can roll me perceptions and any other rolls you would like to make. Hint, hint at heart.
Nope, that's tunnel.
Jesus.
Ouch.
What did I actually get? Okay, there we are. I'm gonna go try to hide in the shadows behind everybody.
Jesus.
Yeah, wow. Gerbrander.
Aye.
Everybody's kind of close enough that you can probably whisper this pretty easily. Uh,
Damn.
you, unless you choose not to, you do, however, smell a faint whiff of smoke, old smoke.
I turn back to them because I have no reason to assume they can't see, considering they're following me pretty well. Point at my nose,
Yes.
wiggle my fingers like fire, and point ahead. If anyone understood that.
Interpretive dance, go.
What would that be to, understand what he's trying to say?
I would assume an intelligence check, but
Yeah.
do I need to make a roll that they need to beat?
Intelligence or would it be perception?
What would 10 plus your performance be?
11.
Intelligence check beat an 11?
Investigate? We don't know.
Yeah, intelligence
I don't know what
check
you wanna
beat an
do.
11.
Okay.
All right,
By the way, with
guys.
it being dark, do I get advantage to stealth or no?
Oh, sorry.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 6. That's why I wasn't sure.
Yeah, go ahead and roll advantage.
Intelligence, not perception.
Oh. Well, it would.
Well,
it would
he
be
saw
same.
me.
If it's the same roll, y'all saw and y'all understood.
Okay.
You know, and now that you're all kind of paying attention to it, you roll not quite as much just because he is a little farther back, and even Hart's kind of having trouble with it. But there is a faint smell of smoke.
I'm also going to try to quietly advance. Oh boy. That's not too bad.
Very nice. Now the question is, will Kaz try to do the same, or is he just gonna clang in there behind you?
He's not wearing any armor to clang, so
I should be all right. I think
he doesn't get
Should I?
disadvantage at least.
Okay, I'll do it. Hold on.
Yeah, if
got
everybody
this.
just wants to roll stealth, that's on you.
I'll do it. I can do it. I got it. It'll be fine.
Really, Kaz?
It's fine.
Really,
Ooh.
Kaz? The hand
Uh,
Oh
signal?
shit!
He just disappears.
Quiet.
He just
Yeah.
stands
He-
there, holds his
I
hands
am
together,
still-
and he is gone.
Yeah,
I am
no.
the stone.
Think Drax. I'm
Yeah.
standing so imperceptibly still that you cannot see
Yeah,
me.
no. Even Roll, who's like the master of stealth, is just like, where the fuck did he go?
Is he actually doing it to hide or just to be silent?
Just to be silent.
He was doing it just to be silent, but you've lost track of him.
That's awesome.
But only for a second.
I'm going to advance to here.
Thank you for sharing.
I'm only saying that for DM discretion. Whatever that. Okay. I can see clearly now.
The fog is
The-
gone.
The fog is gone.
Fog of war.
I will say this.
Fog.
At this point, you're starting to hear a faint rhythmic something deeper in the cave.
Boom, 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 boom,
Can
boom,
I
boom,
dance
boom.
to it?
No, it's more like a.
More like a.
I'm trying to make the sound like it's bum, bum, but it's not like a drum beat. It's just something.
Possible investigate to identify noise.
Roll perception or nature instead.
He knows. He knows exactly what it is.
Wait, what are we doing?
He's trying to figure out what it is.
Hmm.
Oh. Interesting.
As you go in to this room right here,
Mm-hmm.
you do see a little something something in the corner over here.
A little something, something. It's gold, isn't it?
It's got to be a hat.
I'm going to have my hand axe in one hand and a battle axe in the other.
Okay,
Because I can throw the hand axe if I need to.
sure you can. Sure can.
What is it?
As you approach it, it does not move.
No, I just took a step forward. I'm looking at it.
It is a small lump of something, and I mean small. Like it, your fairy friend might have been able to hide in it, but
Ah, so it's a little something, something, not just little.
yes,
Investigation or perception? Because I don't want to get close.
you would roll it at perception.
Same number either way. It's a
Huzzah.
pile.
It is a
Uh,
little something something.
It is a
I
little
would like-
something something.
I would like to tap Gerbrander on the shoulder to move forward myself to take a look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you get closer, you don't need to roll anything because it is a pile of cloth.
I'm gonna
No hats?
Nope.
put
I'm
my
Under
nice.
it, however, if you kind of ruffle through it, you do see a small pair of leather shoes.
I
I'm
could
gonna-
make a hat out of those.
I'm gonna put myself in a position to be able to get an attack of opportunity should anything rush us from this way.
I acquire leather shoes.
Okay.
They count as armor. You do not get your unarmored defense.
Really?
I'm not wearing them. I'm
kidding.
just taking them.
Damn, that's kind of a jack thing to do to a guy. You finally get shoes. Fuck you.
Oh, and I looked that up. The unarmored defense from barbarian does not stack with unarmored defense from monk. It specifically says it in multi-classing.
Yeah. It also
Makes
doesn't.
sense.
It also doesn't stack with natural armor from certain races that have it,
Yeah.
which is like the best worst thing. But, okay. But yeah. So sorting through it, not only do you see the pair of leather shoes, you see it is a crumpled up pair of old charred trousers. By the way, I should mention that it's all blackened and charred.
I hold the pants up in the middle of the room for everyone to see.
And even in the darkness, because y'all have dark vision, y'all see that it's kind of blackened and charred.
We could probably tell from the texture, because if I remember correctly, dark vision's monochromatic.
Yeah, but there are some patches that are darker than
Yeah,
these
yeah, yeah.
pants obviously should be. And the shirt itself is just a regular canvasy color, so it's very obvious.
Do I see anything down this way?
Yes.
Yes as in things to poke? Or yes as in there is more tunnel that way?
Yes, as in I keep fucking selecting instead of revealing area.
Oops.
That is what you see.
Oh ho. Do they look friendly?
Is that just him that
They're-
can see that, or would we have anybody around that
If you
corner
were-
be able to see?
If anybody were standing in that hallway, you'd be able to see it.
Okay.
Continue stealth
Um,
approach.
Okay.
I'm gonna move to about there.
That's right, I did that. Okay. He's pretty obviously not paying attention to you.
Hmm.
And you, at this point, start to hear some chattering. Very silent.
Trying to listen to the chatter. See if I understand it.
You do not.
Does anyone understand it?
No.
Hmm.
It does start getting a bit louder, though. Only for something else to go and an approximation to
Shut the hell up.
keep quiet, keep quiet. Yeah. It's a very obvious hushing sound.
Gonna get a bit closer, see if I can't see any more of. Because it looks like there are corners here and here, and then I'm trying to be able to peer
Yeah.
around.
More just trying to figure something out. Okay.
And remember, I go out to 120 feet, so.
Yeah.
Or just stop it at 60 feet, because I'm pretty sure that's what everybody else's line of sight is.
Yes. There we go. There you go.
I'm gonna continue trying to get closer, see if I can see any more.
These three up here. This guy's over here in the back is just kind of milling about. This guy is also kind of the same. He's just kind of sitting there chewing on something.
It's not adding much.
However, these three up here, this guy looks like he's the one stopping these two from getting in a fight.
Mm-hmm.
And I should mention that this one, upon further inspection, is wielding a fairly nice-looking javelin.
Looks like we found our culprits. I ready my hand axe to be thrown.
Okay. Give me one moment.
I would like to stop Gerbrander for a quick second.
Okay.
I hold up the shoe.
Stares at
critical damage.
stares at Hart and Viking.
Points over in this general direction. I'm not saying anything, but I hope he gets the message.
Do I understand?
That's your intelligence?
Yes.
Yeah, you're pretty much understanding what he's trying to get at.
I'm gonna go ahead and nod.
So I swap places with Gerbrander.
I'm gonna
And
move
also
I'm gonna
I,
move to the side instead of swapping places with you.
Okay. And also I motion for the other two to get a little bit closer as well.
Which I think gives me a bit more view of the room.
I'm gonna go to about here.
And I want to chuck the shoe as hard as I can in that direction to cause a distraction. Would I be able to do that?
Hey, that's the wrong thing.
What are we What are we distracting for? Are we gonna attack? Because if so, I'm gonna go be attacking this guy. Hold on. This guy, because he seems to be a leader of some sort.
Okay. So, Hart, go ahead and just make me a strength roll. Not a save, just roll.
Oh, dear sweet Jesus, please let me get a decent number.
Nice.
No, you are not allowed a decent number.
You're allowed a good one. So. Sorry, just trying to do math in my head. And that can cause some issues sometimes. Oh!
That's what a pad and paper's for.
I'll go ahead and give it to you. You're able to chuck it hard enough to hit the other wall. And it makes a nice flap sound. Just a nice plap against the stone wall over there.
A leathery sound?
Like leather hitting stone.
And I suppose we will consider this the surprise round, yes?
Yep. So go ahead and everybody roll me initiative. But
Click token first, please.
yeah, do that thing that he just said.
Yeah, I can't do that because my character sheet still hasn't been updated.
Your
Okay.
initiative shouldn't change.
My dex went up changing it.
Okay.
Ah,
Give me a moment. What is it up to now? It is up to 14.
It is up to 14, yes. You should still have my
I have your old stuff.
new PDF I sent?
I have the old PDF, and I just updated your new sheet real quick. That's all I did. So, let me do that for you.
Pretty sure I sent the new
Okay,
PDF.
You did. I haven't updated it yet,
Ah, okay.
but I went ahead and just bumped your dexterity up. I wanted to make sure that that worked now. So you should be able to go ahead and roll your initiative as it were, because you don't have anything besides dexterity adding to it, right?
Yeah, nothing other than Dex.
Okay. Heart, you forgot to roll. You forgot to click your token first.
Oh, okay, I still have it.
Yes, because that's the one you rolled.
Do I have to press it again?
Nope, already did.
Okay, thank you.
It's that. And then I am going to do this real quick. Cool.
So my speed is 25, so that means I can only move 25 feet.
Yes.
And then you can bonus action dash to move 25 feet again. However, that does take up your bonus action.
Okay.
Actually, the dash action is an action.
That's right. Rogues get the ability to bonus action dash. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's the cunning action that gives you the additional bonus.
Yeah.
All right, Hart. They are, as a group, just kind of like, what the hell was that? And they're all now looking at the shoe, very intently.
And that's when I roll my attack on their leader, as per my MO, as it would seem, because I started the attacks on the bandits that way.
Yep, that you get a reaction to them
Chuck it.
doing anything. Just was that your attack roll right there?
That was my attack roll.
Okay, go ahead and roll me damage.
All right.
As I check their AC.
Do we get advantage of this because it's a surprise round or no?
Actually, you would, yes. Because they are not facing you. You are kind of technically flanking them at this point.
So that's 7 damage.
Yes, that's going to be 7 damage to the big guy. Unless you'd like to roll your attack again, because roll did bring up the point. They are facing away from you. They're not expecting you. You do get advantage on the attack roll.
I think I'll take it.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit.
Roll the damage again, but we'll just go ahead and combine the 2 damage rolls.
I was just going to do 2d6 plus 4. If you want to do that instead.
That works as well.
Middle of the road.
Hey. But also roll me a d20 and call the roll.
Show me a 13. Nope.
Oh. You deal 10 damage.
Sweet.
Heart. And I'm going to go ahead and... Actually, yeah. Heart, it is now a surprise round, because that was just a reaction.
Yeah, that is not a small amount of damage.
No.
For a fucking hand axe.
Bravo.
Oh, it only gets better as I level up in Barbarian. We get a thing called Brutal Critical that allows us to roll an additional dice for our damage.
Proud of you.
I just realized I was muted. So explain to me how it goes. It goes for the surprise round.
Okay, so basically, because you are initiating the surprise round, they don't get a chance to rebut.
Okay.
So, Garabrander's attack roll there was a reaction to them, basically to your distraction working.
So
And then
pretty
it's
much
top of the
from
surprise
this point on, I
Um,
get my movement, which is an action. Then I get
Yeah.
a bonus action.
Yeah, you have it. You have your movement, and then you have an action, which you can use to move again. You can use to attack. You can use to cast a spell if you had them. You can use to do a lot of other things. And then you also have a bonus action, which is used for other purposes.
So it's move, action, bonus action.
Yes, but not necessarily in that order.
Okay, so move. I would like to use an action to move up to him.
Okay.
And I would like
Uh,
to do a single attack.
Okay.
So that, I think that's all I have time for.
Yes, I will go ahead and consider that 5-foot step your bonus action
Okay.
because it was not far enough to warrant an action.
And
So,
since this is just going to be a regular attack, I take my short sword and try to go straight for his spine on his back, under his neck.
okay, roll at disadvantage because that's a called shot.
Okay.
You do not hit.
Dang.
But he now knows you're there and is kind of now whipping around and bringing it with his spear and is like, "What the hell?" Reyna.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody. So everybody's now like, "What the hell? The big guy just got hit with an axe. That guy just tried to stab me. What the hell's going on?" Reyna, it is now your go.
Okay, so where did the shoe land?
Right about here.
Yes, the magical shoe of sleep.
That's effectively what I'm gonna do. Ping it one more time for me, please.
I'll do you one better.
Put shoe on table.
Shoe. Cool. So right about there. Because if I
assume you only got 20 feet, right?
Yeah, I only have 20 feet. Unfortunately, heart is in my square. Damn it!
Oh well.
I have high constitution. It'll be all right.
It's
Yeah,
not
he's
con based.
Oh.
It's HP based.
You should
I have
You know what?
confidence.
Fuck it. Doing it anyway. So, right where I put that,
Fuck it, we're doing it live!
Ah. Right. Well, 18 hit points worth of creatures. Give me 1 moment.
I really wish you did the higher one HP first, and then slowly dropped off instead of the lowest to the highest.
Yeah.
But I mean, crowd control.
But luckily, it does put that guy to sleep. That's the one with the That's the one with the fancy stick. The one that Gerbrander just hit. So yeah, there you go.
So for all they know, I just hit them with a sleeping axe. The axe of
go to
sleep.
sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Ooh, actually, thinking about it.
Delayed poison. It's fine.
No, because this is all kind of happening at the same time, remember?
Yeah. But it still was like seconds apart from getting hit.
Give me a 1 moment. Okay. Gonna need to test that out. But as far as these two are concerned, You just killed that guy, Gerbrander.
Nice.
Very nice.
But nobody else falls asleep.
Oh.
Damn.
I assume it's my turn.
Hashtag
Yeah.
oh no.
I'm going to attempt to charge in this manner, which I assume takes up my 30 feet.
You move to here.
I moved
You
it
move to here.
here and then here. So basically a doom, so I can charge this guy.
Perfect. Yep, you are good to go.
With
Using your
my
free
2
action to
axes.
draw- 2 axes.
Yep, both battle.
Yeah.
That was my move action. This is going to be
action.
roll 1d20 plus base attack bonus. Do I hit?
You sure do, buddy.
Do you still get
It's
the
late.
advantage for being surprise round?
Yeah, these guys are. Yeah. Oh shit, that's right. That would have just canceled out. Heart. Hold on. My bad.
Oh, so
Well, you
should I
still-
roll again?
No,
For
you
that,
still
yeah.
wouldn't. You still wouldn't have hit.
His first roll would have still been the 6, so
Are you still
Yeah, you
using
still wouldn't have hit.
Are you using a short sword or your hands?
I used the short sword specifically.
But that's that. This is this.
Yeah.
So, first one hits.
Cool.
It does have advantage. So if you'd like to roll again to see if you can roll better than an 18.
Maybe just a little bit.
Smack.
Oh fuck.
wait,
Oh,
D8s
okay.
or D6s?
D8s.
Nice.
The other one was a hand axe, which is 1d6. These are my battle axes, which at one-handed are 1d8. And for my
Follow up.
other hand,
Just keeping in mind, still at advantage.
One more time.
so the
Okay.
22.
Do it
The
again.
22. So the 22.
Do it again.
Oh my god, what have I done? I
And
don't want to get a DMC, I do it again.
I do not add my strength bonus to the offhand attack, do I?
No, not unless you have the dual wielding, the 2-weapon fighting style.
Only with the 2-weapon fighting style, not the dual wielder feat.
Correct, as far as
Oh.
I know. I will double check.
Okay. I mean,
Because I know.
I know Roll's got a physical copy of the book next to him somewhere.
I haven't dug out the physical, but I do have the PDF open. I
Hmm.
don't know where the actual.
Yeah,
It's not
it needs to
bookmarked
be
on these,
the.
which is stupid.
It is the 2-weapon fighting style.
Specifically the
Right.
fighting style, okay.
Yes.
5 more damage, so I've done a total of 15 to this guy.
That poor dude.
He is big ouchies and vocalizes as such.
Me and big ouchies!
It sounds more like a weird bubbling growl, but yeah. After that is roll.
I don't have to worry about shooting into melee here, right?
You do.
I mean, like penalties for shooting into melee or anything like that. I don't remember.
I think you'd have disadvantage, which
You would have
cancel out
disadvantage.
the advantage of
Yeah,
surprise
so
round.
Well, okay, and I know if right now I actually have that elven accuracy thing, which gives me if I roll advantage, I get to re-roll a die. So does that cancel out completely, or how does that work?
yeah, you're right. I never gave you an answer to that. Huh?
Well, the way I understand it is you have advantage because of the surprise round, which you lose advantage because of the disadvantage
Well,
for firing into
That would
melee.
change
Meaning
That
it's
is
not.
correct.
Meaning it's not an advantage roll at all, but a straight roll.
Yeah, no, that would mean that I would probably choose this guy instead, so I can get the advantage roll. But I still don't know if I would choose just re-roll the same die again, so it's double advantage rolls, taking the higher of the first one compared to the higher of the second one, or am I taking the first advantage roll, then roll normally after that, and take the highest of the
Whenever
three
you
die?
have advantage on an attack roll using dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma, you can re-roll one of the dice once.
Yeah, so again, you're having me re-roll
Um,
twice in the second one, replacing the lowest of the first, or
I will have you roll for advantage, then re-roll the lower.
okay.
So my assumption would be for the roll 20 aspect of things, roll advantage, roll normal.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
asking.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go after that guy, so I don't have to worry about the melee problems.
Yes. And it is, and by the way, it is a can. So I will ask you once you roll advantage, what you
Okay.
want to do.
I like how I asked for royalty-free battle D&D battle music, and it
Oh
Okay,
shit!
then.
What the fuck is this shit?
I don't even
Hold
know what
on.
to do with that now.
I wouldn't re-roll either of those.
Right?
Nope.
So hold up. I gotta give you something for that. First off, this. Oh Jesus Christ! Never mind.
The
Don't
fuck?
don't
Oh,
worry
no.
about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
I'm looking it up. Wait, no, I probably shouldn't, considering it's
Here, try that instead.
Makeameme.org. Get it on
I'm
a
sorry.
mug.
What?
And I can't delete
Ha!
messages. Wow, Zach, well done.
Way to take over the chat there.
It's mine. Nobody
Zachy
else
boys.
can have it. It's
That's an
mine.
8
Nobody else
Pierce?
can have it.
No, sorry, 8, 7, 8, 9. 9 Pierce.
So you rolled 2 nat 20s.
Yeah.
No, you don't have to call your critical. It goes in his eye.
That dude's dead.
Yeah, no, just thunk. And so as far as these guys know, they didn't even know you were there before, and already 2 of them are dead, and one of them is just got swacked.
one is in severe
like-
ouchies, 2 are dead.
And then
As
there's
far as
one
they're
just
concerned.
having
As
a
far as
hugging
they're
match with me
concerned,
right
yeah.
now.
You were saying, Hart?
I was just saying there's one having a hugging match with me right now.
It's a bro moment.
This is a certified bruh moment.
A bromant, if you will.
Okay, no.
Yep, it is now Hart's turn.
All right, so let's see the order I'm going to do this. I'm definitely going to use a key for this to do flurry of blows, and then I get a regular attack after that, right? So pretty much I just do 3 unarmed attack.
Yes. Yeah, if you drop your sword, yes.
Yeah, I just drop my sword and just go into punching.
Totally
Okay.
missed the word, and I thought instead of K-I, it was K-E-Y. I'm like, I'm using a key. Where did you get the keys from? Oh, never
No,
mind.
It's the old
So-
keys between your fingers trick. Come on.
Like, stabs him with, like, lock key and manages to unlock potential.
I was still rolling at disadvantage. Well, the first one, anyways. So
Oh,
let me do this again.
You
Yeah.
drop your hand.
I'll go ahead and.
So I drop my sword, but I'm stumbling as I'm doing it for that first one.
Yeah. Actually, you did roll the nat 1.
Yeah.
And that is your roll. Go ahead and roll me a d20 and call it, and hope you don't roll it.
Okay. Let's go with 17.
Huzzah!
As you drop your sword, you accidentally drop the blade onto your foot. Take
Stop.
3 damage as the sword goes into your foot.
Now I'm just angry. So let me
He's
attack.
Hulk
Let me attack
smash.
2 more times here then.
you!
There you go.
Use good. Let the hate
Let the
flow
hate
through
flow
you.
through you.
Am I a barbarian? Did I just get enraged? Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Well, that was my second one.
Yeah, that was your second one, but hits. But so do your damage. So 6. Go ahead and roll a d20. Call it. Hope you roll it.
And click Monk Unarmed Strike underneath the critical hit for your damage.
I thought that's what I just did.
No, you just keep rolling attack.
No, like in the chat.
In the chat, yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's what you mean.
Yes.
So that's what I want to do. So that first one, the
is-
24.
is in 8. So it's definitely taking 8 damage. Roll
You said
your
roll another
d20.
D20.
Roll a d20, no modifiers. Call the roll.
17.
Okay. You deal 8 damage.
Okay. So I pounce him in the face.
Yeah. Yeah, so as you're punching the first time, you're throwing a punch at him, and you manage to throw the short sword into your foot. So you miss with that one, and then you come back with a massive right hook, deck him in the schnoz, and then miss with a third one as he falls backwards a little bit.
Because I'm just flailing about from the pain in my foot.
Yes. But you're
It
otherwise.
doesn't stagger me or anything, does it?
Nope.
Okay, just a little cut.
I'm confused as why it's using his dex to punch somebody for the bludgeoning damage, but okay.
That is odd.
Because you think it'd be strength based, but it might be a monk thing.
He might have. No, it can be either. Any case, so now it is the Sawagan's turn. This guy. This one right here, the one that got beat up first,
Big
is like,
ouchies.
"Brr," is like, "Brr," and goes for Gerbrander. Swings his spear.
I have robot chicken in my head.
Brr.
DMCA.
Okay. It glances off of your armor of shadows there, Gerbrander.
Cool. Thanks for telling everyone.
Sorry. Didn't mean to. But it glances off, but it doesn't hurt you, but it glances off of you.
So it does not trigger the prerequisites for a certain spell, I know.
Yes. Make sure something. But it also goes in for a bite.
Wow, fish the bite. Who knew?
I am a piranha. I live in the Amazon.
And this one just straight up misses. This one goes over here and does the exact same maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
And it misses completely with the spear. However, it does deal 3 damage with its bite.
Boom.
Okay.
You did what? Flies into a fury.
And then there is Heart.
Uh,
The one in front of you.
can I use my reaction?
Yes, you may. Sorry.
Helvete Irretisiten. Effectively. I butchered that,
Okay.
but Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Which should not have changed from my sheet, which I closed like a goof.
Oops.
Oopsies.
Oops.
How do I use? Just hit chat, the chat bubble, or
No, you're gonna want to
click
I
the
think you
name?
click on the spell directly.
click on the name.
It's been a while since I had to use spells.
Let me do it real quick first. With the spell you're not using. Nope.
No, that is because the way Eldritch Blast works, the save DC is 11.
Well, no, because that's not what Eldritch Blast is.
Would it be under spells? There we go.
I found
Looks
it.
like you figured it out.
Okay. Must make a dexterity saving throw.
For half damage.
Otherwise, it takes the full 2d10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
That is the damage.
11.
Oh,
It rolls the DC and the damage all together.
Yeah, that's how
ooh,
that's how spells do
that's
it.
nasty. That's nasty.
Is that 60 feet of him or the target?
Within 60
60
feet of me.
from him.
It's
Ooh.
I hit a single target. As long as they're within
Like,
60 feet of me.
Okay.
Yeah, like my sleep spell is within 90 feet of me.
Well, I thought it was an AoE after he got bit, is what I was worried about.
And
okay.
Roll may understand why I know what spell that is. That was.
Yeah.
As you see the creature cloaked in flames, it just kind of shakes it off. Still a little singed, but it's like, oh, okay.
Square up, bitch.
Square
then
off, more
there's-
like it.
And then there's the one attacking Heart.
And then there's
Uh,
Maud.
Uh-oh.
You note, Heart, that this one doesn't actually have a spear, but it's also kind of going a little bit ape shit.
So it's frenzied just like I am.
A little more so.
Okay. Just a little bit more or so. He did just get decked in the schnoz. That was probably very painful.
Go for him, dude. Go for him.
So, as he goes in with one of his claws, he hits you for 2, getting you across the snoz, and then
Oh, man.
and then goes in for a bite on the shoulder that deals 5.
Mm. Ouchies.
But he does not do anything akin to, say, a grapple or anything like that.
Just a little kiss, no hug.
You're able to kind of get your shoulder out of it, but he did take a small chunk out of your shoulder.
Oof.
That brings it over to Reyna.
A lot has happened in the last 6 seconds.
Yeah. Trying to process.
So I'm gonna try in the same spot. Wait, no, not the same spot. Shit.
I need to move up to move it over.
I have 90 feet to work with. I can pretty much hit like anywhere in here. It's
Is
just
it just 90 feet, or do you also need line of sight? Because based off of where the cabin wall is. You technically can't see anything like over here. Is my point.
Shush,
You
I'm
wanted to shoot
thinking.
back here.
Okay. No coaching.
That is your line of sight.
That's
Yep.
what I was trying to.
Okay. No, stop it. Stop
What?
it.
Yeah, that part there was all I was trying to point out.
I understand.
I just like
I was
making
thinking that for
arrows,
Zach's point.
okay? By the way, can we see what's up here?
I mean, you can
Oh, yeah.
now.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't even think of that. Yeah. I'll describe it more to you once.
All right. So
This is like a
I
different
am going to fire an arrow at. Can I? At that guy. There we go.
At the man's over here. All right.
Homeboy who just bit my homeboy. Got it?
Disadvantage
Oh.
firing into melee, I would assume.
She's actually got a pretty straight shot.
That's why I moved forward.
Yeah. No disadvantage. If you were
Cool.
trying to hit this guy, you'd get disadvantage. You have a straight shot.
Yeah, that's why I was aiming for him.
Is she also gonna get advantage because the other dude is in melee or no?
No.
Because I thought there was something with somebody being engaged or not.
That is a hit.
Fair
Go
enough.
ahead and roll damage. Okay. You put an arrow in his shoulder. He is like, grah.
Oh shit! I forgot sneak attack on that last shot. Oh well.
Well, you killed him, so it doesn't
And
matter.
it was like it mattered.
Yeah, that
but
part.
I could have done that with that damage outright instead of the fact it went through his eyeball.
He's dead, Jim.
He's bred, Jim.
Toast.
Gerbrander.
Damn it,
Yeah,
Jim, I'm a
Brando.
doctor, not a baker.
Candlestick maker.
Using bonus action first, I'm gonna pop rage.
Right in the face.
So basically, ah!
Please?
And I'm
How loud?
attacking this guy.
About how loud would you say that was?
What's
Oh,
a
no.
sound saving throw?
No louder than any of the noises these guys have made. Because Gearbrander tends to have a more quiet, seething rage. Though he does look a bit unhinged,
Okay, so he growls. Gotcha.
effectively.
Give it a good snarl.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. So roll a
13.
d20. Okay. So, the guy you're attacking,
Aye.
you kind of throw your axe past him.
Mm-hmm.
So you're only wielding one axe, and you leave yourself wide open in a way that gives him an attack of opportunity.
Cool.
And you are injured, correct?
Yes. I have been hit.
Okay.
I'm also raging.
Well, it glances off of you again.
Cool.
So you are down to one axe. And yeah,
I'm assuming my axe landed over here somewhere.
yes. I will mark it as such. There's your axe.
Cool. There's one of my axes. I have 6.
True. Roll.
I did it 4 now, because
Oh.
one's still wedged in the sleeping guy.
Yeah.
True.
I'm imagining he goes back for that axe. It's like, is this your axe? Produces gold. No,
sorry,
no, no,
was
no. Next was silver. Finally, he gets the wood, the silver, and the gold axe. Okay, walks off.
So wait, hold on, Gearbrander. Was there anything else? You
I
were
used
doing?
my bonus action to rage, meaning I can't use it to attack. And I did my
And you
normal
used-
attack, and I'm not moving. So, that's my turn.
Okay.
Alright.
And I'm going to go use the restroom until it gets to my turn again.
Okay. Roll.
I'm still trying to figure something out because I thought that if they were in melee combat with somebody, it gave me advantage on attack rolls than hitting them.
You don't have pack tactics, so no.
Well, again, I thought we did that in the past. That's what I'm trying to figure out what causes that to trigger. 'Cause You
You
can sneak
got-
attack if they're in combat, and sneak
None
attack
of
I thought
them
was
are-
only if you get advantage.
Yeah, and you had advantage when you attacked the one guy because he was surprised. None of these.
Oh no,
guys-
not this particular combat. I'm talking about in the past. I know I've gotten sneak attack when they were in melee when firing on them, and that's what I'm trying to figure out how.
I think there was something to do with flanking involved, and you don't have that here.
Well, I don't get flanking with a bow, period, but I've been getting it with a bow. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Whether it's a 30 feet thing or something else, I'm not sure.
Should not have been giving you that. You should have been just rolling normal. Because there's nothing giving you. There is nothing giving you advantage here.
Hold on, for sneak attack, you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy is incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. That's where it's from. So it's not that I got advantage on the attack roll; it's that I got sneak attack anyway because they're in combat with him.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's what happened. I knew I got something with sneak attack. I just couldn't figure out how. That's what I wanted to make sure whether I could get sneak attack on these guys. That's what I was asking for about the advantage beforehand and forgot. Okay. I have disadvantage against this guy, which I don't want because that prevents me from being able to get the sneak attack. Would I still have disadvantage on this guy if I move up?
No. If you basically stay where Reyna's at, no.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move to here. I don't know if I need to make a stealth check because I'm moving, and then I'm gonna try to shoot this dude. Do you want me to
Go ahead and do
stealth
it.
first, or-
No. I mean, if you want to use your bonus action to do that, just so you have the additional.
Yeah, I still want to be
Advantage.
stealth so that they can't like attack
But
me
as
or
far as I,
anything else.
but you're kind of, both of you are. Well, actually, no, you're not going to get. If you were to hide, you would get an advantage. So you can go ahead and use your bonus action now. Sorry, I was just trying to figure everything out in my head.
That's fine.
Um,
13.
You do not gain advantage.
Okay. And then short bow. Let me make sure it's off. With sneak attack.
Okay, hit.
Hold up. Let me get back to the other. And there it goes.
And you put an arrow in his throat.
That'll be me.
That one slumps over dead with an arrow in his throat
And singe mark.
Yeah.
and a singe mark. Hart, your go.
Suplex him.
Could I do that as an action? What would it count as?
You'd have to go for a grapple, which I will let you do as a bonus action because you are kind of in hand-to-hand with the guy.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll do bonus action first. Well, yeah, I'll do bonus action first. And try to grapple.
Okay. That is going to be a strength... no. Make it an attack roll. Just... So... It is a strength-based attack roll, so strength plus proficiency bonus.
Okay. I'll do this.
Okay. And then he would oppose it. He does not oppose it. You get him pretty good, and then you can use your action to do a thing. So you're going to attempt to suplex, or are you just going to punch him?
I'm gonna use So I got him hugged in nice and close, and I'm gonna use Key to do flurry of blows. So I'm gonna punch him in the face twice.
You've already used your bonus action.
Oh,
You've
so
already
Key's
used
only
your
bonus. Okay, then yeah, I'm just gonna go for the suplex.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a strength roll.
Okay. Dang it.
And he's going... Yeah, no, you do not move him. However, one thing, he cannot properly move. So here, give me one moment. Because he is restrained.
There's always next round.
There is always next round.
And let the round end.
How big are these things, anyways?
Man-sized.
So
Yeah,
slightly
they're-
taller than me.
Slightly taller than you. For the record, he is restrained, meaning that his speed becomes 0 and can't benefit from... Oh, wait, no. Grappled is its own condition. My bad. Speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler or grappling effect, such as when a creature is hurled away by the Thunderwave spell. So basically, this thing can't move. He can still struggle and fight and everything else, but he cannot move. However,
Sounds good to me.
and you move, and I will let you move as though you are on difficult terrain.
Okay.
Though every one of your turn and his turns, he's going to have to make an opposed strength check. So basically, you roll a strength check, and he sees if he can beat it. For example, right now.
Yep, makes sense to me. So now I roll strength save, or
Strength check.
Strength check. It's
Oh,
okay.
that's-
It's okay. You keep a hold of him.
I'm still waiting to him roll 1. You win.
However, he does still go for a bite.
do I get any saves at all?
Nope. This
Nope,
acts as
okay.
an attack. So take an additional 2 damage as he bites you again.
Same spot, mother.
I'm just imagining the thing he's grappling being a large-sized creature would be hilarious because he grabs him around the arms. The thing just takes a bite of his head.
Oh wait, shit, they are. I mean, what? No.
No. That'd be more impressive if he manages to succeed in suplexing a large-sized creature.
That would be
Yes.
better.
I would love to suplex a large-sized creature. That's going to be my goal now.
Every
So
large-sized
yeah.
creature, it's mine.
He
And then
suplexes a large-sized creature, learns about gargantuan, huge, and colossal-sized creatures.
Slowly goes up the classes.
So this guy, the one that's been attacking Gerbrander, attacks Gerbrander.
Cool.
His spear glances off of you once again. His bite also doesn't break through, though just barely.
He's getting a mouthful of what tastes like ash, really.
Yes. This human tastes like ash.
I suppose it's Rena's turn.
Yes. After that, it is Reyna's turn.
I'm a fire at him.
Sleepy boy?
At the dead guy?
At
sleeping
the
guy.
At the quote-unquote dead guy?
Yeah.
actually, he's on the ground, right? So
Yep.
would I
Yes.
have a clear shot at that guy?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna fire at
well,
that guy.
Okay.
So, you were gonna say?
Yep. Give me one moment.
Take your time.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're fine.
Awesome. Oof.
Nope. It just kind of goes past him.
Towards the shoe of sleep.
Towards the shoe of sleep. But also past that. It hits the wall. It does hit the wall, though.
That poor arrow. Never knew what hit it.
Let's see. Angle of attack. Force redirection. The arrow lands over here somewhere.
Yeah, it just kind of goes skittering off over there.
Jesus Christ.
That's my turn.
Yep.
Although,
sure
I swear under my breath that I missed.
is. Just oof.
Shit.
Wait, with these two being in a grapple, is there any way that if I move here, I could actually get line of sight on this guy without being
Either-
disadvantaged?
Nope. Because they
Okay.
are grappled, you would be firing. You would be at disadvantage.
Yeah, I figured. I just wanted to check.
You can check on your turn. It's. Can I go?
Yeah, it's right. Yes, it's Gerbrander's.
Oh, it's your turn. I'm sorry. I saw the 6. I thought it was next. You moved it right as I looked at it.
Yeah. I'm going to normal attack this mofo.
Okay. You thwack him.
For 10 damage.
Very nice.
You thwack his head in twain.
Sweet. With the hand axe.
Yeah.
I'd say you drop the hammer on him, but you know, it's an axe.
You don't carry hammers.
Could I bonus action pull another hand axe and huck it at the grappled man?
Yes, but again,
It
it would
would-
be at disadvantage.
I am in a rage.
Yes. So you
He
just know that
gives
there's
no shits.
you just know that there's one behind you.
17.
Very nice.
You do hit.
For 2 damage.
It takes 2 damage.
And now I
Which
am
one do you go
down.
for? Do you go?
I am now
Sorry.
down to 3 axes.
And
Did you go for it?
he's a slep.
Yeah, he be.
No, I was asking which one you were going for. I'm sorry.
Oh,
This
The
one?
one
I threw my axe at that guy.
The one you're in a hugging contest with.
So he basically just gets hit somewhere with an axe, which you can use if you want, by the way.
you can use if you want to.
You can leave that axe behind.
No, don't. It's mine. I don't want to buy new ones.
No. Hart can leave that axe behind. You can't.
Fair point.
We're now rolling over. To
Very
roll.
nice.
I see
was
what you
fun.
did there.
But
Thank
I
you.
don't have any
finally
penalties
felt
for
it.
shooting this guy, right?
can you tell he is a slip and not dead?
No, you would do a straight roll.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have to worry about like disadvantage. That's what I'm looking for.
You don't have to worry about disadvantage, and normally you would have advantage, but you don't. And you do get the sneak attack damage.
Okay, cool. So short boy that guy. Oh, that's not the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted.
No,
Damn.
no, that doesn't work.
Which one did he shoot at?
The
The
guy
slip.
next to you,
The slip.
who's asleep.
At least it
still
wasn't in
surprised
that
that I
one. I'd
don't
hate
get
to
it.
get poked in the ass with an arrow.
I'm
Because then he'd
still
have to
kinda
turn at you. Because then Gearbrander would have to walk at you.
No. I'd end my rage and use a reaction.
if you found me.
Okay. Is that your turn roll?
I think I still need to do the sneak roll, but I'm trying to make sure I don't get any other things going on. So yeah, that's all I can do. So I'm gonna roll my stealth again, and then
You
that's
become
it.
a snick. Boy, howdy, that's a stealth roll.
You think this far in the dark it would help, but nope, doesn't help at all.
Everybody can still see him.
Yep.
Actually, wait, hold on.
I've gone from like a 14 to a 13 to a 12 so far. This is like slowly going down where I want.
Only Gearbrander can still see him, but still.
Stealth.
Stealth.
After roll,
Puts hands over eyes, stealth.
you can't see me if I can't see you.
Ostrich maneuver.
Yes, the bug bladder beast, or whatever the one planet was. That's why you keep a towel on you. Heart.
All right.
Peril-sensitive sunglasses.
So do I have to roll that strength check first? See if I'm still on grapple.
Sure do.
All right.
Suplex.
One of you.
One of you's
Oh,
going to
one.
suplex.
No, he barely manages to slip out.
Oh man. I was about to. Okay, whatever. Well, I'm gonna take
But-
the opportunity.
But you still have both. You still have all actions. You still have a full turn.
I would like to try to put him in a grapple again.
Okay.
That would be.
Grapple him the same way. That'll be your bonus action though.
Yep. So just strength roll.
Strength plus proficiency. So
Oh,
that
that was
plus
just regular strength without
Yeah.
proficiency.
I think
Yeah,
you got him.
strength. Yeah.
Yeah.
And more than anything, you have him completely pinned and backward, so he can't even bite you now.
Very
Nice.
nice.
Let's try this again.
Strength again. Suplex.
Let's do this.
Suplex.
Strength roll.
Strength roll.
All right, here we go. Mother.
You just can't get him off the ground.
Yeah, that's the trick. You can't get him off the ground, but he doesn't break free.
Okay, so I use action and bonus
He
action.
wants
Did I at
to
least get to
break
yell
free.
something really fast?
Yeah, you have 6 words as a free.
Dibs.
Okay.
Damn it, now I want ice cream.
Just Gearbrander's like, I'm ready to dibs. Okay. Exits.
Dibs
exits
acknowledged.
rage.
Wait, would he be able to comprehend while he's enraged?
That's up
I'm-
to him.
I am a Viking. You called dibs, man. This is for your honor. I got it. I can't do nothing.
That part.
Yes, the Viking code of dibs.
Everyone knows the international dibs protocol.
And the no take back accord.
That's great. That's so
Thank
great.
you. Thank you. Okay, so Sleepy Man snores. Just
He's a live.
Gearbrander kicks him from behind. Kills him with a
he opposed strength roll, please, Heart.
Be strong.
boom.
Dear sweet Jesus, please let me get this.
Let me tell you this. You doubled his, so you more than doubled his. So on your next strength roll, don't worry about it. There's not going to be there will not be the opposed strength roll on your next turn.
He is the strong.
Reyna.
Do you have any buff
I'm
magic?
assuming. What now?
Do you have any buffing spells?
Maybe. Give me a second.
Heart might need some help.
Power of heart.
Nope. I do not.
Oh well.
Since having heard Sleepy Boy snore, I'm a fire an arrow at Sleepy Boy.
Oh, that's right. You're still alive.
Oh shit. Okay, cool. I
Thunk. Nope.
damn it.
Hey, you know that thing that happened last time?
Yeah, I missed.
Okay, yeah, that, but a little more.
I failed, but better.
No, you failed, but
What?
worse.
Oh.
No, that's what I mean. It is better at being worse.
Sure, go with that.
Potato, potato.
Potato, tomato.
Gerbrunder.
Go to Grog.
I have an empty
Poopy
hand.
Gracie?
I swear louder.
I have
by
a
the way.
battle axe in my other hand. I'm still enraged. A two-hand battle axe. And if you could picture just the light fading as you go further up my torso and just see two glowing coals where my eyes would be. It is just a silhouette of me standing there with the executioner's axe looking at Sleepy Boy.
Oh
I
boy.
like how we dubbed him as Sleepy Boy.
And I roll.
And you roll for advantage because he cannot escape.
9.
You know what? I'll give it to you. Fuck it.
He's denied his dex bonus. He's prone.
Yeah. He's...
And Gerbrander is literally standing right over him.
Yeah, I thought with
Okay.
incapacitated just went straight
So
to
go ahead.
Grog, but I'm
So
not sure.
go ahead.
15 damage.
Very nice.
1d10 because I'm two-handing, plus 4 because my strength, plus 2 because I'm raged.
His head just skitters across the floor.
Yeah.
Wasn't very clean, though.
Yeah, it actually took a couple thwacks to properly do it.
I think I didn't get him clean on the neck, but got a little bit into his ribs. So I didn't cut it
Yeah.
off, but he's dead.
So it's not
Yeah.
clean, but satisfying.
Okay.
I'm not questioning
roll.
which head he cut off with that. I didn't quite cut it off, but it was.
Roll.
Uh,
Unless there was something
Yeah,
else Gearbreaker wanted to do. I'm sorry.
I guess I'll end my rage with my bonus action. And watch the show.
let's see something. I will double move to here. I gotta get out of that. And stealth.
Okay. Gerbrunder actually manages to lose him, as do everybody else. The heart is a bit...
Laser focused.
laser focused. Anything else, roll?
No, that's everything for me. That's a double move and my cunning.
Alrighty. Heart.
I plant my feet to take a proper stance.
He cannot oppose your strength check.
He widens his stance.
And with a vicious growl and yell, with all of my might, I heave and bend over backwards.
Nat 1.
Now. Oh. Oh, oh.
Oh boy.
I'm just imagining this Herculean roar. He does not need a microphone. Smash.
He doesn't.
He did.
I did.
Wahoo.
Suplex, suplex.
Roll me unarmed strike, unarmed attack damage.
So D4 plus 2, or?
D4 plus 2.
Okay. How do I do that?
Just roll 1d / roll 1d4 plus 2.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
I take it.
Do I get another action?
I take it. Fishman's now
Uh,
over here.
Yeah, give me just one moment though. Okay, sorry about that. So, yes, he is now over here. And he has to do a thing, which he does. He succeeds. He is, however, prone.
Do I get the chance to punch him with my last action?
Yeah, that was your full action, so you get a bonus action.
All right.
So you can do the thing.
So, key. Flurry of blows. So
That means prone.
Hmm?
Sorry, he's prone. And you get advantage on these because he's prone,
Okay.
and you're not.
So that means I roll 2 unarmed. Does that one hit?
He's.
Go ahead
prone.
and roll the second one.
I mean, I'd assume so. He's prone and denied his dex bonus if that carried over from previous iterations of D&D.
But he's also not incapacitated like yours was because of sleep, so he
Yeah.
could still have roll low out of the way.
Fair.
He should also no longer be restrained.
Yeah, but they both hit.
Okay. There's the first one. There's the second.
Total 8.
And so you manage to suplex him and then break his neck by punching him.
Yeah.
The
Punch him in the
man's
throat.
the man's is gone.
He did.
Go
I
to
faced-
sleep.
Sleep. I face both Gerbrander and just go, yeah!
I just sort of do like the golf clap.
Yeah,
In
echoes
his
of golf
general
clap from my
direction.
corner.
I start collecting my.
Your various X's.
Yep.
Heart. Roll me a Constitution save. Actually, no. Roll me Wisdom. Yeah, no, that was an actual loud victory cry.
And this is why I hide.
Everybody roll perception.
Uh-oh.
So Heart's too busy celebrating to realize
Oh,
that there's confused gurgling coming from this right here. And actually, Gerbrander, you managed to roll high enough that in that little nook you're right next to, you see a pile of small bones.
where was the gurgling
Oh
coming
dear.
from?
Yeah, I didn't see where you marked it.
I don't think he did
Over
mark it.
Oh, down there.
Over here.
Okay.
I was
Yep.
too zoomed in to see where he put it.
Battle axe is out because I've gathered them all up.
Well, I gather my short sword, and I also grab my lucky shoe.
Did the 13 pick it up or no? The gurgling.
You heard the gurgling. Everybody that's not Heart heard the gurgling.
Fair.
Gerbrander just found something additional because he rolled high enough.
Oh.
Yeah.
Quietly, I motion to roll to take point on the other side of the gap with me, and have his weapon ready.
I'm gonna give a thumbs up real quick. I want to scan around this corner first, and then head here. Just like quick glance over in this direction
Okay.
before
I
heading
will
down.
consider this a form of rounds. So that was Hearts. Reyna. Before roll does, I'll consider that Gerbrander's turn. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Reyna, do you do anything?
I just kind of move down here and wait for the inevitable bad stuff.
I would also like to add that I am two-handing one battle axe waiting by this door.
Okay. And preparing for that was Gerbrander's turn. Roll.
Yes.
You may do your thing.
All right, I want to like 5-foot step check here, and then move to here if I don't see anything important.
So go ahead and move back to where you were. I'll say you're able to see that fairly easily. You see nothing of note.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and move here.
Okay.
It should be just one move for the distance, and I'm gonna go use my bonus to hide in this corner.
Okay, Hart, you have collected your lucky shoe. It is now your turn again.
All right,
What would
I
you like
am
to do?
just going to double move towards where Roll is, and I would actually like to ask him to move to the side so I can take point out the door.
I make,
Or did you?
if I notice this, I make a motion to say, no, he's got a weapon, effectively.
All right. Do I see it?
That's up to you.
I'm
You can roll
also
perception.
going to motion that you effectively keep guard of Roll because he's squishy.
Okay. Then I just move over here, standing by.
Mm-hmm. And I ready action versus approach.
Okay, give me one moment as I do a thing. You can both, because you could just see kind of into it. Now that you're over here.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, give me one moment. Ooh. Okay. Honestly, Roll just kind of... as this lane. And I'll just go ahead and do that. There.
One
As
of
you
these
look around the
things
corner, by
is
the way,
not like the other.
yes, you notice that that one is actually a fair bit taller and far more humanoid looking than the other.
Pretty though.
Far more human looking than the others.
It also looks like a female.
That's
You
just
can't-
the picture, though.
You can't see this.
I had
Hard.
to zoom in a lot. I know I can't, but
I
Sorry,
just,
speaking
for
of-
some reason, I just see you with a mirror on a stick looking around the corner.
And I'm just hearing in the back of his head, titties.
Fish titties.
Ah, yes. Yes. The telepathic gnome.
Ready to action versus approach. Waiting for their move.
Yes. Give me a moment. Doop-a-doo-doop.
Your move, fish titties.
Are we keeping initiative or are we rolling new? Because would
Yeah.
this technically be a new encounter?
I'm gonna go ahead and have you keep the same one,
Okay.
only because it's one right after the other,
Fair enough.
so you're kind of all moving at the same speed.
So they effectively heard pitched battle started getting ready. We only had a moment's notice.
Yes, but there is no surprise round, as you're both ready for each other, basically. So, uh, so Hart's turn was moving up to behind Roll, correct?
Double
Yeah.
move to behind Roll's position, yes.
Okay. So, this goes over here and rolls a roll. And Gerbrander, you could see. I'll go ahead and say it is female. You can see her pretty much exactly,
Mm-hmm.
but for whatever reason, she can't quite see you. And so she kind of motions to the two guys in front of her to go check it out. And seems to ready some sort of spell. Reyna, it is to you.
Okay, cool. I am still unmuted. Um, I don't see any of this, so I have no reason to move or get any closer. So I just kind of like make sure I have an arrow knocked and ready for
Gotcha.
shit to happen, I guess.
Gotcha. Gerbrander, do you continue hold?
Against approach, yes.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Effectively.
Alrighty. Roll.
I'm going to actually take my time and actually like hide in this corner so I can still get a good look around the corner without giving
Okay.
away my actual position. I don't know if that gives me advantage
Roll.
or not for taking the time frame.
Roll stealth followed by perception.
Okay.
This is a wall.
As you turn around, a short burst of wind actually hits your face. By the way, the sound that I mentioned earlier, that kind of rhythmic sounding sound, was very much waves. You can hear it at this point. It's been a steady decline. So you're hearing waves, and there's actual wind coming into your face.
Okay.
And you weren't expecting it, really, Roll. So it just kind of goes into your face, and you don't get a good look. But you also kind of yelp in surprise,
Yeah.
which sets the two Sawagan that are now coming up in its sort of, oh, there is something there. So this one ventures forward.
I smack him. He's in range.
Sure is. Okay. He is now there, and you get one attack, I believe.
19.
Ooh, that's a solid hit.
Nine damage.
Still two-handing
Okay.
the
Still
battle axe?
two-handing, yep. That's why it's 1d10.
Okay.
Nice. So, give me one moment, because I forgot to do a thing. I will say that this does stop this particular Sawagan right in his tracks,
Mm-hmm.
but makes it very obvious that there is now something there. So, 1, 2. This guy runs up.
Roll, I
And-
believe you had readied an action against approach as well, I believe, right?
Well,
you?
I was trying to do the stealth around the corner when I got hit with the sand in
Ah.
my eyes, effectively, or the wind.
Right.
Yeah. And so now this guy is going to swing his spear at Roll.
1 sec.
Question.
13.
Yes.
Since I was technically in a kind of ready stance as well to try to cover for Roll, would I be able to pull him out of the way?
You can roll a strength roll. I will allow it.
Very nice.
Roll, because you weren't expecting it, I'm going to have you oppose it.
Okay, at disadvantage or advantage?
Just oppose it.
Okay. And it's strength?
Yes. You only managed to move him here, which
Okay.
is out of the Sawagan's range. And the others now fan out kind of like this. Okay. All right. And then it's back to top of turn order. Heart.
All right. Move up here. And would it be possible to kick an enemy into another enemy?
There are specific feats you'd need to do with
Okay.
that.
I just do a regular attack.
Oh wait, nope. Hold up. Using the attack action, you can make a special attack, melee attack to shove a creature, either to knock it prone or push it away from you. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them. The target of your shove must be no more than one size larger than you, and it must be within your reach. You make a strength athletics check contested by the target's strength athletics check or dexterity acrobatics check. The target chooses the ability to use. You succeed automatically if the target is incapacitated. If you succeed, you either knock the target prone or push it 5 feet away from you.
But what if I were to shove this guy into this guy?
I would have you do it at disadvantage. No, hold on.
Because of the angle, I could see disadvantage, but
Yeah, because otherwise you'd be straight
Yeah.
backward.
Just because of where you're sitting, I'm gonna have to say disadvantage.
Okay.
Because
Or
technically
you
he's
could
trying to
go-
roundhouse him into the other guy, technically.
Yeah, but even then he's still got walls in no way.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like I said, like it'd be really hard to do that anyway.
So, Hart, I leave it to you to do what you want. Do what
I
you
will.
want.
I will try to push him into the other side wing, or however you say it.
So wagon.
Sawagan. Yeah, the Sawagan.
the salt
Sounds
wagon.
Swahili.
Yeah. All right. Disadvantage athletics.
Okay.
Oh.
Oof.
No.
Oh well.
Nat
I tried.
one. Nat
Yeah, no,
one, nat one.
He resists it.
But you are hugging him pretty close.
But because that was an attack action, you do get to do your thing.
Flurry of blows.
Okay, I'll give that a shot. I still had disadvantage for flurry.
No. That the shove was just at disadvantage due to angling. This is just attacks.
So pretty much it's a push. He notices my direction, and now I try to punch him. Now that I have his. Oh, that was
First-
at disadvantage.
Yep.
First one. Okay.
First roll whenever you do it like that.
Yep.
So yeah, that hits.
And then one more.
Nice.
Does that hit?
Yes.
Alrighty. Ooh.
Nice. 10.
So I punch him twice.
Okay, you go for the shove kick. He resists. You do an epic backflip off the handle, and then go right into a double punch that actually gets him twice in center mass.
Yeah, I was aiming for the chest. So it's planned.
Okay, so that's your turn then.
Yep.
Okay. A moment, please. As the merfolk just kind of sits at the ready and kind of urges the other Sawagan forward. They are not particularly happy about this. Reyna.
Okay. So I can assume I have at least some sort of line of sight on the fact that there are people, well, fish people coming out of the hallway now, yes?
Yes, you are now very much able to see it, though you don't exactly have a clear shot at them with a short bow or anything.
I can only get there.
You'd
But
still
you
have
would
a
have
clear
a-
shot.
You would have a
Yep.
clear shot. And at least the one that Hart is attacking.
There. So, pretty sure I moved at the right number of spaces. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go shoosty on that one.
Okie doke. Shoosty away.
Oh shit.
Oof.
Roll an at 20. Call it. Don't roll it.
You mean Reyna?
Yes.
Um, 17.
Ooh.
Ho.
Yeah.
Try to.
Your
Try my
bowstring
patience.
breaks.
Fuck.
You hear that? You hear that? Okay. Yep.
I'm
Bowstring
assuming
breaks.
that's easy to hear, right? We don't have to worry about.
Yeah,
what we
you
noticed.
you hear the twang.
Okay.
And the I'm assuming fairly hefty string of expletives that follows.
Yeah.
Just so long as I didn't get snapped in the face with my own broken bowstring, we're good.
Roll a dexterity save. Yeah, you're good.
Shit! Fuck!
Everybody knows shit's fucked.
That's
My
your
turn.
Yep.
And that's me.
Gerbrander.
Pulling the other battle axe from the ring, I'm going to
They can't.
sidestep to prevent
Yes.
them coming through to us and attack.
That
Wish
is
we
a
would've
thing
done
you
that.
sure do.
I realize what you're going about. I'm in line of sight of what could potentially be a spellcaster, but still. First attack. I think I missed, guys.
You're gonna have to roll the second attack to make sure. Ooh, and yeah, that's 2 heads. So that is going to be 2d8 plus strength.
That's that one. That's the other one, because my offhand does not get additional strength added to it. So
Just marks the X immediately.
a total of 16 damage to this motherfucker. I did 25 damage to this guy.
Rip.
Under the assumption that's your turn, I'm gonna go ahead and move it to a roll.
All right.
Soon may the Wellerman come.
Soon may the Wellerman come
They pretty
to
much have
enrich
this
the
guy
grand
boxed
tea and
in.
rum. One day till the time is up.
I'm gonna go ahead and actually double check that real quick. Pretty sure. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can hit this guy.
Yeah, it's not a line 2, it's just the individual hit, so that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and step to here as part of my movement to her. Use Firebolt all the way to this guy because it's 120.
Okay,
And then-
roll at disadvantage
Okay.
because you are firing through somebody else.
Yeah.
That looks
Well-
like a good roll.
Tis.
So yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, I forgot to take off the sneak attack. It's just the 4. I thought that was only for regular weapons. It's apparently as long as it's checked, it's anything I cast.
The attack must use a finesse or a ranged weapon.
I mean,
Yeah.
technically that is a ranged weapon, but I don't think I have sneak attack
spell-
on him 'cause he's not.
Spells don't count,
Yes,
so it's
But
the
yeah,
4.
yeah,
So
it's
it's
just
the-
strictly the 4. And then I'm going to continue to here and hand her my short bow.
which is a longbow for her.
Can I even use that?
I'm not sure. I'm assuming you broke your bow and need a bow, so here you are. Because I can literally just keep using Fireball all day. Or Firebolt, rather.
He just uses the bow because it allows him to sneak attack.
Yeah.
No, the question is me as a small character, can I use...
Like I said,
It's up to your proficiencies.
in your case, because you are small, his short bow is your longbow. So, because bards are not proficient in the longbow, you unfortunately,
I can't use it.
well,
Ugh.
you could use it at disadvantage.
Can I cannibalize the bowstring?
Absolutely.
Awesome. On my turn.
On your turn. The Suwagan. Move forward. By that I mean this guy looks at the two guys looking at him,
Nope.
and makes the executive decision to pull a disengage action.
Out of all the places, this is
He
not one of my
nopes the
beasts I
fuck
wanted me
outta
to be.
there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now all 4 of them start kind of
Phalanxing
shouting.
up. Looks
Yeah,
like.
they phalanxed up, but more importantly, they're very obviously looking at the merfolk. You do something about this. And specifically, this one moves here.
I just saw what you put in chat, Iskael. Really?
I was wondering when someone would notice.
Heart.
I noticed quite a while ago.
I saw it.
6 words or less, right?
Correct.
For free action.
Yes. Anything more than that becomes a bonus.
Fight or leave. I motion to everybody.
I'm down for either.
I have my axes ready.
Oh, Paul, the dad joke was whenever you made your roll, I said that was a good roll.
Okay,
But
like I
anyways.
caught that part, but how long it took for that to pop in chat, I wasn't sure if it was something that happened after.
Okay.
Any case.
Hmm. Any case,
Art.
back to this. I'm thinking.
Think.
Would that be an intimidation? Or are you asking us fight or leave?
He was asking us.
Ah.
Yeah. And I didn't catch. The only one I caught shrugging was roll. So I'm assuming fight. Would I be able to meditate to get some key back?
Not in the middle of combat.
Okay.
Yeah, because that requires short rest.
Okay. Hmm.
You'd have to leave combat, go take a piss, meditate, and then come back.
So I move up in vision of the other Sagwine, and I stick my foot on the dead carcass.
Even though they just watched me kill it.
Oh shit.
And I yell in their general direction. Just dwarven gibberish.
What do you
Okay.
say? Some of us might actually know Dwarven.
Well, I say something along the lines of, come get some, you squalid fucks, or something like that.
Come get some, you fishy fucks.
Yeah, let's go with that. You fishy fucks.
I'm just imagining like holds up 5 fingers.
I would be surprised if
dramatically
they
puts one
understood
down.
dwarven at this point.
Like, come get it.
Okay. Well. So, they don't seem to react.
Okay.
Unless you wanted to use your bonus action to actually make that an intimidate or something.
Yeah, I want to do intimidate.
Okay.
Get them to rethink their lives.
So I just roll intimidation.
Yes.
Like Gearbrander is rethinking challenging the child.
Oh, fuck's sake.
It's a magical child. I don't want any of that.
Oh my god, it's Baby Yoda!
His
Grogu.
name is Grogu.
He has a name. It is Grogu.
They even put on Facebook though that it's still okay to call him Baby Yoda.
Nah.
Unacceptable!
Okay, so
Even though the species
Oh,
is
too
called
much spoilers,
Tridactyl.
I'll-
Anyway, so
the merfolk is like, okay, that was something. And a couple of the other guys are too. However, this guy right here is pretty obviously kind of... That's a good one. I'll make that frightened. No, that's frightened.
Yeah, that's what we used before.
So what about the guy I punched in the chest?
Oh yeah, no, he's straight up fucking bolts.
He's still going.
Telling Fish Titties to absolutely go fuck herself.
You listen carefully, you can still hear the down the hall. Getting
Fish
fainter
idiot.
and fainter.
And then, however, the one thing you do here is splashing. As he just goes. He's gone.
Absolutely nopes the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I was able to do something this turn.
Starts off as an
Uh, the merfolk kind of is like walks up here.
If you want
Oh,
something
no.
done right, you have to do it yourself.
Fuck.
disintegration.
I don't like where that red arrow is going.
I know what spell she's using.
Yeah, burning hands.
That was not the spell I thought.
Although that explains what happened at the house.
Yeah, it does.
Who's in range for that?
Me and Hart.
And I get the full frontal blow.
I suggest a full frontal assault.
I mean, That is who I have dubbed Fish Titties.
So
Now I'm throwing.
Go
Soul
ahead.
Shaker.
go ahead and roll me deck saves. Hart and Gerbrander.
Well, you fixed my deck, so I should be able to pull that off.
Do they say? Do they say?
Actually, Gerbrander, you are not.
Ouch.
Hart is. However,
Yeah, heart saves. I don't.
yes. So, Gerbrander takes 7, Hart take 3.
Jesus saves. The rest take half damage.
Okay.
I am visibly singed.
Uh,
Not as singed as Gearbrander, though.
No, Gerbrander is burned. Kaz is singed.
Reyna.
Okay, so I take the bow that is being offered to me, notice that it's about as tall as I am, and make the executive decision to back up to where I was and see if I can't cannibalize the bowstring.
It will take both your action and bonus action.
That's fine.
And you also will not get a reaction.
That's
should-
fine.
This should not present too much of an issue unless I decide to make it an issue.
Which I am out of unless
Out of fucks.
I backed the fuck away because I saw shit going down, and I'm like, I don't want to do this here. Let me go over there.
Gerbrander.
Would I be able to make it here if I bull rush past Fishwife?
Yes, though you will take an attack of opportunity.
Cool. My armor class is pretty high. I assume I'll be stopped here if she hits me.
Yes, but while she does technically get you,
Mm-hmm.
it does not actually damage you, so you are not stopped.
Sweet. I cast the following.
Oh, sorry. He casts the following. Consider the following.
Oh, very nice.
I should. Why did not it let me cast it level 2? That is exactly what I did last time.
Do you have second level spells?
Yes.
I'm assuming that's what he did the last time.
But again, that doesn't mean that he has slots available to cast, is what I was asking.
I had a
give
slot
me one.
available to cast, and it's not letting me do it.
Huh.
Give me a second. Just you're gonna need to custom roll it. I'll make sure to edit your sheet. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because my firebolt I had to put as an actual attack spell on my list to get me to use it correctly.
So, ooh,
Very nice.
And everything within. Nope, not corner. 10 feet of me must make a strength saving throw.
yeah. Give me a moment, please.
Is the Feared one going to have to roll at disadvantage?
That is for me to know.
Okay.
And for us to make wild
Probably never find out.
accusations. But also, Hart, what are we now in
I'm Hart.
position to do?
Oh.
pincer move.
Squoosh.
Fuck the fish titties.
Squoosh.
Who wants a fish sandwich?
I can warm it up for you if you want.
Hey. So, Friday Boy takes it full to the fucking face.
12 damage and 12 necrotic damage, and he cannot take reactions until his next turn.
This boy, middle boy here, that's not frightened, does manage to save. And the third one, the one that was previously hit with a firebolt, manages to dodge completely.
He nat 20, didn't he?
He manages to dodge completely.
Wow.
Oof.
What about Fishwife?
Ah, true. She would make one too. Oh yeah, no, she fucking. Give me a moment. She does not expect to get slapped in the back of the head. Still standing.
With shadowy tentacles.
Very nice.
And it's all necrotic damage. And necrotic damage does not heal normally.
Yeah. That's why
Really
chilling
glad
touch
none
gives
of
so much
us were
stuff.
in range of that spell.
I made sure of it. Also, for my bonus action, I'm going to pop rage, and that would be my turn.
Roll.
From here, I still have the good line of sight on her without having to worry about Kaz being in my direct line of sight. I want to make sure that this isn't in my way either. If I step here.
If you step here,
Yeah.
yeah, you'd be able to fire past Kaz.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to 5-foot step and then firebolt.
Firebolto.
Oh shit, I'm still on a disadvantage instead of normal.
Yeah, so first number hits.
Damn it. On a D10, I'm rolling low. But it's still 4 fire damage.
So he can cook that, definitely cook that fish sandwich for us.
That's the plan. And that'll be me.
Okay. Next up is the Silwagon. Who this one keeps a respectful distance. The Frighty Boy keeps a respectful distance. While these two jump right the fuck in to try to beat on Gerbrander. And so they hit him with their
goes.
and Gerbrander is hurt, so
How much damage did I take?
no, I mean you are hurt.
Ah,
Like,
yes.
you
You
are
already
not.
have damage.
You already have damage on you.
Ah, okay.
This is relevant for things. The one to the left of your token
Aye.
manages to deal 7.
Okay. Cut in half because I am raging. Round down or round up?
Round down. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Does 4. My bad. Not 7. 4. So 2
Okay.
in your case. The second one hits with his spear.
My armor class hasn't changed.
Yes,
So, yeah.
hits with his spear. and deals a whopping 2 damage.
Oh no. How will I ever survive?
A single
dear.
damage.
I was just about to ask, are you cutting them in half before or after telling me?
Nope. After.
After.
Okay.
I let you handle that. I am not that one story of, oh yeah, he deals 57 damage to you. Actually, that's cut in half. Oh, I already did.
Oh shit.
No, I'm not
Rip.
doing that.
Fun time for
Um,
not so fun time.
Heart.
Hey, Hartness. Oh, it's my turn.
Yes.
How would I go about pincering? How does that work?
See if you can't push her into me.
You know
Okay.
that shove move you did earlier?
Yep. So would that also count as my move action too at the same time with the shove? or-
You can kind of, as far as I know, you can kind of split your move. So,
Yeah,
Okay.
they'll stop that in this one.
So I go in and try to shoulder tackle her towards Gerbrander.
okay. Do the, however I said the shove worked earlier.
Athletics. Opposed athletics.
Oh, athletics. Okay.
Well, no,
yes.
it's them opposed, not him.
Well, no,
It was
he
his
still
strength that-
rolls. He rolls. I just roll to oppose, and
Well,
she
okay,
fails.
I thought it was his strength against their opposed athletics or strength, not
No.
his strength or athletics.
No, it's his.
That's where I got it wrong.
It's his
That's-
athletics or acrobatics versus the target's opposed athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
So the athletics check is what matters there, and she fails.
And I keep on continuing the charge. So
Now,
that's
real
my
quick, I do want to ask: are you trying to knock her prone or just away?
just away.
Okay.
Because then I'm going to follow up with punching.
Okay. He presses the advantage. These have advantage, by the way.
Okay. So I use my last key point to do flurry of blows.
Okay. Go ahead and just make both attacks.
Very nice.
I just realized she failed against my Arms of Hadar. She has no reaction. She can't hellish rebuke you if she's a warlock.
Well, I think it's safe to say that both my hits.
They do indeed.
hit.
Does he now gain any bonuses for the flanking to damage? Or is that only to attacks?
Sorry?
I can't
No,
remember if this
that's
one
a-
has any
no.
bonuses.
No, flanking does not add damage.
Okay.
Didn't do that in 3.5 as far as I know either.
It did
Well, I
not.
wasn't sure if this did something different for it because you automatically gain advantage or disadvantage for a lot of things, so I wasn't sure if it did.
Okay. So, what she does now, twofold thing, because she does not like being squishied. You know that thing that Gerbrander just did?
She does it
With
too.
the- She does it too.
Oh boy.
Yep. So,
Everyone here gets hit.
Including her own party.
is that
See-
how it works?
Yep. It hits everyone within 10 feet.
Which is why I made the comment, glad none of our people were in the range of his spell.
That's fair.
This is why I stay at the back of the party.
This is why I'm really glad that I'm off I'm fucked off fixing my bowstring. You're gonna need a new short bow, by the way.
I'll whack some string. I've got plenty of it.
Okay. Everybody roll strength.
Advantage or disadvantage? Or normal?
Normal.
Then a save.
Oh.
Oh shit.
That's a no.
Strength save, go.
Maybe.
Neither
Oh,
of
wait,
you
strength
save.
save or just regular strength? Because that was regular strength.
Yeah, strength save. You still
So
don't
I just
save.
add a 4.
You add 2 to the strength. And you still don't save.
Okay.
Nor does Gearbrander.
Ouch.
Nor do anybody but the Frighty Boy.
Hold on. I just had a
That's
thought.
funny.
I'm raging.
Yeah, so it really doesn't matter.
No, I mean, does a barbarian get
Oh.
advantage on strength-based saves and rolls while raging?
Give me a moment.
Because if he does, I get to roll again.
Yep. Advantages on strength checks and strength saving throws.
It doesn't change. 11.
Yeah. But it was worth a shot. So yeah, nobody saves but the Frighty Boy. So yeah. She just hits everybody in the face with a tentacle.
For
Well,
how
I still
much?
can't believe how close he came with a 5. That's pretty cool.
So both of y'all take 5.
Wow. Mine hit harder than hers did.
She did not roll well.
Passing my save hit harder than hers did. And I just realized
shit.
all of her allies know it. Mine hit harder.
You'll have to play that to your advantage.
The
How do you
second
gesture
bit
in
of what.
fish?
However, then there's the second bit of what she can do.
Second bitch of what she can do. What?
Yeah, she has a bonus action.
She does.
Give me one moment to double check on a rule. Okay. Yep. So, she does a thing. Specifically, she warps herself in a veil of mist and is now over here.
Oh,
And she proceeds to run away.
She basically castled.
she
Yes.
can move after casting 2 spells.
Didn't use her move action.
Oh, that's right.
But didn't use her move.
I thought it was reaction, not. Never mind.
No, that was during her turn.
She can't do reactions either because of failing
Arms
the
of
save.
Hado.
Which
Yeah,
means
but
I
that's what I'm
can't
saying, like,
either.
But I'm saying like she did the Hades arms thing and then the teleport. That's why I was confused to how she could run. But
I didn't know that teleportation ability could be used on a bonus action.
Alex, it was Misty Step.
Is that
Which-
available to
Yeah.
warlocks?
it depends on what you get it because it's automatically on one of the spell lists for different races.
I
But-
think it might be an invocation. Oh well. An evocation.
I like how it's playing out.
Fair enough. We now have 2 villains that have gotten away from me.
I'm surprised they didn't get the attack of opportunity for casting a spell in combat, but
That's 3/5. And I think you need a feat now to have that attack of opportunity anyway.
Sorry, what was the question?
casting spells in combat whether it provokes an attack of opportunity.
Misty Step specifically does not.
Very nice.
But anyway, that was her turn.
Yeah.
Yep. And she's gone. So she's no longer on the board. Reyna. You now have a restrung short bow.
That is appropriately sized for me.
Yes.
She's gonna get back around the corner and wonder where the hell fish tits went.
Where'd the blue bitch go? Never mind.
So, Raina, it is your go.
I can get there. Neat. All right.
Close enough.
And you can see Scaredy Boy.
Oh, I really just want to add insult to injury at this point.
There you
Dweeb.
go.
All right.
Am
How
I
are
at
we doing?
disadvantage? I'm gonna use my newly strung short bow. Am I at disadvantage because heart is in the way?
Almost definitely. But absolutely yes.
Absolutely yes at disadvantage.
Yes, though give me a moment. Un momento, por favor. Por favor.
I wish this allowed you to snap the corner so we could do it like here and be like, yeah, you technically hit the middle of this guy without hitting heart, you know?
No. Well, you can snap to middle.
Well, I know the arrows snap to center, but normally, and you can change it to snap to corner. But I'm saying like based off our targeting, we've always been middle, and from the any corner to any corner in some
Yeah.
systems, which I wish this
Gotcha.
one was one of them.
Gotcha. Raina, in any case, would you like to still take your shot? Or would you like to like cast a spell? Or would you like to dance? I leave it up to you.
The dance macabre.
You could dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind, because that bitch did.
DMCA.
You know what? I'm peeved that my fucking bowstring broke. So yeah, I'm gonna want to test it and make sure that it's actually functioning properly. So yeah, I'm gonna do the shoosty thing at disadvantage.
Arrow right in the hardcore's ass.
Don't worry, I got this. Second round. I promise I'll get it right this
Oh!
time. Drops the guy.
At least it wasn't a nat one.
Yeah.
Where my bowstring would break again or snap because I didn't do it right.
I don't know. At that one, you get the straight into heart.
You miss. Luckily,
Neat,
it's
at least
luckily it's you missed both of them. So
that part.
though just barely missing heart.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
You felt the wind
Gar-
go by your ear.
Garbrander.
Well, my original target's now gone. Hello.
Nice to eat you.
First attack. I am still
Nice to
raging.
meet you.
Well, that hits.
Cool. I'm also going to throw the offhand attack in there.
Oof.
Hey, do the thing.
Kirk.
Bye bye.
13.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, fuck you too, Dice.
I was actually hoping though, like you managed to get it right. You claim this guy, right? Oh, let me get the thing back. You choose this guy, you miss. And what does it do? Hits this guy somehow.
Well, I was aiming at him. Well, I got...
You know what? You know what? That's a good idea, Paul. I'll allow it. Roll,
Okay.
roll to attack this other guy, but at disadvantage.
$12. Which hits.
Which hits.
Because the first one hit.
Yes.
Now, for the first hit, the one that didn't miss, 7
Cool.
damage.
He's still standing.
Second one, 4 damage on Frady Boy.
Did I freeze up completely? Oh, there he goes. Ah, there we go. No, not on Frady Boy. It's the one in front of Frady Boy, who's still up your ass.
Cool.
Yay, butt stuff.
But my
I
axe
think you this guy with your right and then overswing with your left and just nailed him right in the face.
is my battle axe still in hand, or do I need to draw another weapon?
Nope, you are good.
Cool.
It hit something, which allowed you to regain your grip because that's what you're used to doing.
Well, that was my turn. Then the music
Eventful.
stopped.
Roll.
I'm gonna move to here, and then I'm
You
gonna
sure
firebolt
are.
Frady Boy.
Sure.
Oh shit!
So roll your damage and do the thing.
Nope. There we go. 17. Shit!
Oh shit!
You got what you called.
First time for everything.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I got a thing I gotta go get now.
Oh boy.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
I feel like I'm gonna get hit with a beat stick.
No, he's getting hit with a beat stick.
Yeah, no, you called it on your nat 20.
I know,
not
but
on your
still.
nat 1. Not on your nat 1. So
Fucking
let me go
A.
get this. Let me go get this thing real quick.
Not only is that bitch set on fire, but
Spontaneous combustion.
So copy. Paste. To back.
very
As
nice.
Oh my shit.
Way to leave your mark.
You accidentally fire what amounts to a small fireball at him.
Nice.
And Gearbrander does not get affected by it at all, but the combination of heat, force, and shatter and rib-based shrapnel gets embedded into the other guy, and he dies.
Very nice.
Rather unceremoniously, really. He doesn't really need to be afraid anymore.
He's
His
too
corpse-
dead to be afraid.
What's left of the pieces of his corpse are still shaking.
Oh,
He has been afflicted with a terrible case of the explosions.
Roll just looks at this man and his friend and just goes, I diagnose you with dead.
I was gonna make that joke.
So that leaves one last boy who is beat the shit
And
disengages.
I can't use my reaction anyway.
No.
Yeah.
Comes to look at
Though,
this board.
as-
Is this what I've been doing to people?
However, as you go down that way, you do hear a scream and then a squelch. as well as the splashes.
Investigate.
Okay. I will go ahead and reveal this entire freaking chamber.
Wow. That's a lot of
I do also want to make a point that it is 10:45, and this might be a good place to call it.
I do want to get just a little bit farther,
Yeah.
if you don't mind. So, the big thing is, there's just a little bit of light actually coming up above the water down here, as there's about 3 feet of room up from the water surface. Which
Now, is it like outside light or like interior?
Yes.
Like some actual light source.
outside, like it's sunlight,
Okay.
and also you get another wind, but you were expecting it this time, so you're good.
Okay.
The other thing you see is as you can now see the water and see color a little bit,
Hmm.
Also in here, though not pictured, is because it's all over on the side, is like over here
Okay.
is a very large skeleton.
Like 2x2 large skeleton, or
Like
And is this
Yeah.
actually like mounted?
that big.
Is this like
whale bones.
is this like
Okay.
hanging from the wall, like mounted, or is this just up against it, embedded in
Up
it?
against-
How?
Up against it, old. Not bleached because it hasn't been in the sun, but old.
Okay.
No, not even a sign of meat left.
As in picked clean, or
Between being eaten and rotting, there's nothing left. There's not even a smell.
all right then.
Oh.
However, it does not appear to actually be whale bones from the couple of people who might know what those look like.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Namely, there's no fin bones, and also the mouth is too big.
Hmm.
So probably some kind
And-
of snake, like sea serpent.
Hey, Hart, you want to make another stone cutting check?
Yeah, sure.
Make it an advantage this time.
Roll again. Roll again.
So that's a 6.
That's a,
That's a
14.
14. I'll give it to you. Yeah, this is a burrow.
I'm gonna assume that the Sahuagin live here.
Well,
Occupy
live.
the space.
lived.
At one time,
No.
yes.
We're saying that the burrow is in this entire series of tunnels is a burrow, or the creature is
Yes.
a burrow? Okay.
No, the entire series of tunnels. Hart comes to the realization that this is a burrow.
It took me a while to figure out. Very
The-
large.
Are you sharing this with the rest of us?
Yeah, I say that out loud to myself.
So, this was their home. Can we tell how long they've been here?
Signs of actual Sahuagin living here? No more than a couple of months, and that barely takes a survival or investigation to realize.
Okay. So they were trying to move in, attack the farmers. We happened to come across them after maybe their first successful raid on a human settlement and whoop their ass.
Yes.
They're gonna think twice about doing that again.
Especially considering
What's left of them?
Especially considering it's only been like what 2 days since they attacked that farmhouse,
Something like that.
and then we royally wiped the floor with them.
Like 2 or 3.
I mean, that's 2 or 3. That kind of response time in these ages is worrying to enemies.
They were supposed to know. How did they find out so fast? I don't know. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Um,
And the
Did we
best
just
part
commit
is,
genocide.
oh no,
Okay. I don't know if they're like an endangered species or anything like that.
No,
roll-
Maybe when we're done with them.
they are basically the pigeons of the sea.
Oh, okay. Fuck 'em.
Any case, by the way, Gerbrander, earlier I mentioned that you found a small pile of bones in that nook while you were
You
digging
did.
up your axes. Yeah, they were small human bones.
I'm not
so
surprised.
they ate the child from that farmhouse. Neat.
So,
there's
you guys
also
wanna look at the
multiple-
rest of these caves?
There are also multiple.
There are also multiple signs of just, multiple piles of refuse, mostly fish bones and shells and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, we shall explore the remainder of these caves next time on
The one thing Yes, the one thing that will happen though. Roll. A bird comes flying under the overhang that I
Alright.
mentioned. It is a small shiny bird that flies directly to you and then turns into a message.
Okay.
Message.
I'll
Me-
read the message.
yeah, message is basically just, hey, we need one of your guys to come back to Port Bagonar. We need, because something happened.
All right. I'll let Gearbrander know. Hey, I'm gonna go take care of this because they need one of us back, and you're better at tracking and following the actual like where motions are. So if you want to lead them further into the tunnels, I'll go ahead and head back.
I turn to you and say, I doubt you could pull that fire trick off a second time, and you haven't really been much in a fight. Safe
Hey, I've
travels.
been doing much in the background, but yeah, that's fair.
Safe travels.
You too.
Longingly.
Damn it, Hart.
Looks back at Hart, slightly confused, sidesteps away, and then starts working at way to get out of tunnel.
All right.
You could probably just go back the way you came.
Well, I mean, like makes the whole act of like, okay, and like, all right, walks normally away.
All right.
And that's
And
where
Stops
we'll
halfway,
call it.
comes back for a hug,
That's
then
where
goes.
we'll call it.
Bye, everybody.
Have a nice one.
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
good night.